This is a presentation of DirecTV, America's premier source for sports television.
It may be racing's toughest ticket, but NASCAR Hotpass has you covered as the Sprint Cup is back on the concrete in Thunder Valley for a Saturday night showdown under the lights.
Green flag at Bristol, Tennessee.
Only 3 races remain until the chase, and the small turns and steep banks of Bristol Motor Speedway will have Kevin Harvick, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Carl Edwards, and Matt Kenseth locked in and ready for 500 laps of tight fender-rubbing action in front of a sellout crowd. And with tempers running high and the pressure continuing to build, one mistake and drivers will get sucked up and hung out to dry at the washing machine. It's Sprint Cup racing at its best from the world's fastest half mile. Next on NASCAR Hotpass, only on DirecTV.
Bristol, Tennessee, home to the world's fastest half mile, Bristol Motor Speedway. The fans are here to find out who's got a shot at making it to victory lane.
All right, honey, here you go. Oh, hey, folks. Yeah, it's time for NASCAR Hotpass. It's going to be big.
Barney Fife lets you know it is going to be big. It's the short track that is big on excitement. Thrills from the start to the finish here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is our highlight driver on channel 796. We'll ride shotgun with him tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway, the 24th race of the 2008 season. This is the Sharpie 500 from Bristol Motor Speedway. A week ago, we were in Michigan, and it wasn't as good as obviously wanted it to be. To start the race, things were going well. He's able to get by his teammate out in front of the field. Then on lap 45,
when you get down to the next corner, June-Bug, and get behind that 83 and see if you can get that trash off.
we got the
Work
heat.
on the right
A little
side
bit
of the
too
lower
much
grill,
on this car.
June-Bug. Right side lower.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. dropped back behind the 83.
40.
The debris came off. The temperature came down. Toward the end of the race, though, into the wall coming out of turn number 2, that backed him up. And it was a tough finish for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Now, again, a week ago when we went to Michigan International Speedway, there was a lot of communication between Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his spotter, TJ Majors. And a lot of people thought, is there bad blood? Well, let's talk with TJ Majors. He's up on top of the spotter stand. Hey, TJ, it's Rick Allen with Hotpass. Can you hear me?
Yeah, 10-4. I hear you loud and clear.
Hey, TJ, a week ago, was there any bad blood between Dale Earnhardt Jr. and you? He was talking about having you not talk in the corners. Explain that.
You know, sometimes he's fighting the car, and he wants to hear different things. And it's my job to adjust to what he likes to hear for the time. So, you know, we'll just move on from that. We both learn from it, and looking forward to a good run here at Bristol.
You got a big task in front of you here. Maybe one of the hardest places to spot as far as close quarters here, and a lot of passing that's going to take place both on the bottom and the top.
Yeah, you know, I can't just watch right in front of him. I have to kind of watch half a track in front of him because he's going to be there real quick. But, you know, he's real good here. One race is here, and he's got a lot of experience. And, you know, I'm sure he'll do his best, and I'll do my best.
Very good. We'll be listening, and thanks, TJ.
10-4. Thank you.
And before Dale Earnhardt Jr. climbed into the race car, he stopped by and talked with Phil Parsons.
Dale Jr., we're at Bristol. 13 of the last 14 times here, you finished on the lead lap. Now, how is that possible?
I don't know. We stay out of trouble. That's really important. And I've had really good race cars here. Tony Sr. and Tony Jr. both really worked hard to give me good cars every time we come here. And I've been real fortunate to drive those cars and run well with them. And we've been able to keep that up, you know, ever since Tony Jr. became the crew chief. We've sort of been able to keep working on that same package. We struggle when we practice. I don't know why, but on race day, we seem to have it together, and the car seems to be ready.
You know, we're starting back here in 40th, which Brad last night started 37th with the JR Motorsports Navy car and really pretty much drove to the front in half the time. So that's not a concern, is it?
Nah, I think you can, if your car's good enough, you can make up a lot of room and a lot of time on the racetrack. But you can also do a lot of things on pit road. Brad's pit stops last night, his team did an excellent job and beat a lot of guys out that would have been hard to pass. And they helped Brad win that race. Brad drove an awesome race. The teams, I'm so proud of them. But you know, we won here in 2004 from further back than 30th, I believe, and so it's definitely doable. And when your car's fast, it really doesn't matter where you start.
You know, it's amazing that, you know, I know you've been coming here since you were a little kid, and I have too. And to see this place, how it's transformed in this arena here with over 160,000 seats, it's incredible, isn't it? Yeah,
it's an impressive racetrack from where it came from the 70s and 80s. It's amazing, really, that it's grown to what it is today, and it's sold out. And you know, you come here and you look around and you get to experience one of these races, you see why. It's got to be a fun race to watch on TV, but it's even better in person.
I remember seeing pictures of your dad's win here as a rookie in '79, and it doesn't even look like the same racetrack because you don't have stands all the way around it. I remember coming here and sitting on the hill, on the grassy hill, watching the race.
Yeah, we used to park comfort coach vans. We used to back them up to the guardrail on the inside and be 20 feet from the cars going around, and man, you could just right on top of the action and watch it from on top of them vans. And there's a lot more people in the infield now. No more places to park comfort coach vans, but you know, still a great racetrack and a lot of fun. Very exciting. Always some drama unfolding during the race, and I'm looking forward to tonight. Hopefully we'll be part of it on the good side.
I know last night in happy hour the car looked awfully good, so we got something to race with tonight.
Yeah, we've got a good car. We just have to be cool and make the right. We can play some strategy being this far back with the pit stops if we get some early cautions.
All right, buddy. Have a great one.
All right, thank you.
And again, that was prior to Dale Jr. climbing into the car. And now let's hear the command for them to fire the engines.
The words we've all been waiting for. Sharpie 500 Grand Marshal Linda Hodges.
Drivers, start your engines.
Junior's strapped in, fired the engine up, rolling forward and back to make sure everything's good. We take a look at our championship standings through 23 races. Dale Earnhardt Jr. dropped to 4th in the points standings, 345 out of the top position. One of the things you're going to be watching tonight is where on the ticker they are as far as different colors. We'll have green, yellow, and red as far as where they're standing in the championship. The top 12 will make it into the chase, and we have just 3 races before that. Before they make it back onto the racetrack, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on NASCAR Hot Pass. Stay with us in the lower left corner of your screen.
Everyone please aim their remote at one of these slow images. Now pick a fast one. Excellent. You've now demonstrated for yourself the difference between DSL and Roadrunner High Speed Online. Add all these extra features over our advanced fiber network, and you'll see why Roadrunner zooms past DSL every time.
Call Time Warner Cable for special savings on Roadrunner High Speed Online. Don't delay. Call today. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Welcome back. Nothing better than under the lights at Bristol Motor Speedway. Here as we're about to embark on the fall. We look back in 2004. It was also an August race in 2004 when Dale Earnhardt Jr. found Victory Lane. Tony Eury Jr. making the calls on that one to find Victory Lane, and what a celebration that was when they got in there, enjoying that win at Bristol Motor Speedway. We heard Phil talk with Dale Earnhardt Jr. earlier about Senior and the successes he's had at this track. How about Junior in Victory Lane celebrating himself? Let's hear from the guy who calls the shots for this team. Tony Eury Jr. is with Bill Parsons.
Tony Jr., you know, Pops kind of got him one last night. Now you're going to have to equal that anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, Pops and them been doing a great job, you know, and they got a really good shot at getting that championship. And, you know, really happy for everybody over at Junior Motorsports. They've been doing an awesome job, and, you know, that's what we got to do. I mean, hopefully it works like it did last time. Last time they won, we won the next race. So we'll try to do that. I mean, we got a very good car. Just kind of slipped up in qualifying, got a little too loose, but, you know, the track's got 2 grooves here tonight, and well, let's make it happen. I mean, that's the only thing we can do. We got a lot of good tracks coming up for us, and we got to get ourselves back on momentum, back on our side, and make it happen.
The old Bristol, starting 40th, you'd have to do some pit strategy to try to overcome that starting position. But here, now you can pass.
Yeah, it's a totally different race nowadays, so you really got to just, you know, it ain't a rooting and gouge kind of deal. There is a place to match, but you got to be really careful because anything can happen. You can be caught up in somebody else's mess real quick. So we're going to do really good. Me and Junior talked about it this morning, and he's pretty pumped up, and that win last night definitely helped him.
All right, but let's do a good one now.
All right, man, let's see.
So again, as the starting grid rolls across the left side of your screen, you'll see back in row 20, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He'll start 40th in this race. We look at our track backs for Bristol Motor Speedway, just over a half mile. The degree of banking, 26 to 30, a progressive banking that goes from the bottom of the racetrack up to the top, and it is definitely an oval. It is a very tight oval here for the Sharpie 500, Bristol Motor Speedway.
Rick, you cannot have any more fun driving a race car than here at Bristol, especially have a good car now. If you have a bad car, 500 laps here at this racetrack is a long, long night. But Dale Jr. hasn't had very many bad cars at Bristol, so look for a great night tonight.
We see the pit road speed, 30 miles per hour. Phil, you talked about this racetrack. A lot of times you'll find yourself holding your breath for a whole lap.
You really will. It's amazing that you'll go out there and you'll start this race here and you're liable to hold your breath for 2 or 3 laps or what it seems like. But then you just kind of get in your rhythm, get in the groove here. And, you know, it's unlike before, you used to run single file around here because it was a 1-groove racetrack. But Dale Jr. really made some nice time up on the high side during happy hour. So I think we're going to see 2 distinct grooves here all night.
Gorgeous night for racing, 77 degrees. Again, under the lights at Bristol Motor Speedway. A sold-out crowd here to enjoy this one, and we will again want to welcome you here on NASCAR Hot Pass, riding shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. That number 88 National Guard AMP Energy Chevrolet. It's the 24th race of the 2008 season of 36. We only have 2 more races after this one before we start the chase for the Sprint Cup. This one is always a race where people point their fingers and say, okay, there's a variable here when you come to Bristol Motor Speedway, because on a short track there's a lot of bumping and banging, and it's high speed here at this racetrack as well. High banked, high speed. 16 seconds they make it around this racetrack. And when you talk about Bristol, synonymous with it, Darrell Waltrip. Darrell Waltrip won 12 races at this racetrack. And amazingly enough, tonight he is working NASCAR Hot Pass with us. And so we're going to hand it off to Darrell Waltrip to bring us to the green flag.
Folks, welcome to the most exciting race of the year. The night race at Bristol, Tennessee. There's something electric in the air when you come here. There's something about racing these cars at night on the concrete, under the lights. It's like no other race you'll see anywhere you go the rest of your life. Look at the 160,000 folks. Flash bulbs flashing. Think about 160,000 people. 35,000 horsepower getting ready to be unleashed here in another lap or 2. This, my friends, is what NASCAR, this exemplifies what NASCAR racing is all about. Close, tight, fender beating, bumper banging, stock car racing. There's our buddy Kevin Harvick, and we're going to be riding on.
And again, Darrell Waltrip on board with NASCAR Hotpass this weekend. He actually is enjoying Hotpass, watching Kevin Harvick tonight on Channel 795. We're over here on 796. We again want to have Darrell Waltrip bring us to the green flag because we know what he's going to say.
We're coming around, and I think you'll see that the lights are going to go off on the pace car as he crosses over the finish line. Brett Bodine at the wheel of the pace car. The drivers, the heart is pounding right now. There are so many things, there's so many unknowns when they get ready to drop the green flag here. Has the track changed since we practiced yesterday? Is my car going to be good? So many things that go through your mind. All your switches up. You got the crew chief talking to you. You got the spotter talking to you. You got everybody talking to you, and you're trying to focus on getting this start, a perfect start. Don't miss this shift, and work hard on getting yourself into a rhythm early as possible. It's going to be big, folks. I'm telling you, this could be one of the best races of the year. And you know what? I don't get to do this very often, but I hope all you folks that are watching on Hotpass tonight, get up on your seat. Get up off your seat. Get up on your feet. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go Hotpass racing, boys. Whoop-a.
Two inside, clear one lane, still one inside, still there, still inside the 77 car at your bumper, 00 now, 22 is right with you, still inside, clear low.
Clear low for about a half a second.
Inside, should be lined up inside there, still inside there, 00 at your door, still there, still inside there, 00 car.
Phil, the amazing thing, and I know it's going to be difficult for us to talk because it's extremely loud down there, but the amazing thing is Dale Earnhardt Jr. is running the high line and passing people. That is the change that has been made from the new paving at this racetrack.
Night and day, Rick, really is. Before you would be fighting for the bottom of the racetrack, and right now,
we're going to have to do a pass through on pit road. We're going to get low here. Still one inside, we got to pass through on pit road. Got to do our pit road here. The 7 inside.
Talking about a pass-through penalty.
All right, we'll come to the next time by.
Still inside the 45. I'll get you clear. We'll
Phil. He's on the bottom of the racetrack.
Alpha 2. Stop here, finish low here up to 2. All right, get low there. 4100 at the line up here. 10 away. 5, 4100.
30 miles an hour, 4100 RPM.
It's 4100. When you get to the end of pit road, go wide open. Blend off of 4. Tip 4. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Just be smart here. All right. Should be good as a call. Go. Blend off of 4.
Just forward. 2 outside there. Still 2 outside. We'll start blending here. You're going to have 1 outside the 7. Clear behind the 7. 77's looking outside. Outside by himself. At your door. Still there at your door. Still outside there. 77 by himself. Still there.
Dale Jr. scored 1 lap down now to the field because of the pass-through penalty.
All clear.
And we're going to find out why that pass-through penalty was imposed on Dale Earnhardt Jr. We heard Dale Jr. say sorry about that.
Rick, it had to be about something on the start. You're not allowed to pass till you get to the start-finish line, so it had to be something like that. And I believe on the start, Phil, he was passing on the outside before he got to the start-finish line. But on the actual start of the race, you can't pass until you get to the start-finish line, correct?
That is correct, Rick. You can pass on a restart on the outside.
By the initial start, you have to wait.
All clear, all clear.
So as we watch the 88 Amp Energy Chevrolet make its way around, let's take another look at the left corner. That's Dale Earnhardt Jr. at the start of this race, and that was the start-finish line he just went by. Now again, on a restart you can do that, but the start of the race you cannot pass until you get to the start-finish line.
Yeah, that was a good call by NASCAR, and that's why Dale Jr. said sorry. I'm sure pumped up here and has a great race car. Just one of those mistakes, but long race with Aaron's lucky dog. He's got a great race car. Won't be a problem.
Outside by himself there. Enter your door. Still there. Enter your door. Enter your bumper. Still there. All clear. All clear.
And right now they're going to be working on getting the handling of this car figured out. They're the first car scored a lap down. Now the problem with this could be if we continue on this long green flag run, our leader, Carl Edwards, will start to lap the slower traffic in the back of the field.
Still outside there. Still there. Still there. Still there by himself. No pressure from behind.
Yeah, it more than likely will not come on this first caution flag. Because Carl will be lapping cars, but it won't be long. Good enough race car, though, to get in position after a caution to be up front and then get that lap back.
Carl's about to go by the 78 of Joe Nemechek. They're clicking off laps here, just over 16 seconds.
There's your door.
Joe Nemechek, you see just in front of that 99 right now on the racetrack. So, an early pass penalty for Dale Earnhardt Jr. puts him at the back of the field. We'll be right back.
Leave it. We're about to tuck into some World Championship barbecue. This is the place. It's the Jack Championship Barbecue at Fridays. They went down to Lynchburg, Tennessee to the greatest barbecue competition in the world. Grab the winning sauce and put it on some of their best dishes. And it starts at just $5.99. Where else would you want to be? Just keeps getting better. Gimme more Fridays.
This is the one I want. Cars.com had me prepared before I came in.
Smart.
Yeah, otherwise I was gonna have to go with plan B.
What's plan B?
Oh, I was gonna have you fight Glondor in a stone circle death match. You should definitely step outside the circle to avoid any confusion.
10 to go right now, smoke 10. Have some fun today, boys. Do what we do. 10 outside. Come on, come on. The middle. 29 behind. Go. You're clear. You're clear. NASCAR to watch him. Come get you some of this.
Follow the drama with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile.
That's the way we get it done, boys.
Live team chatter, live radio broadcasts, and real-time stats. Available on the new Samsung Instinct only from Sprint and only on the Now Network. Text NASCAR to 7777 or visit sprint.com/speed.
Awesome job, boys.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is getting 4 new paint schemes from Amp Energy. The new Dale Jr. limited edition cans. Get them now. They're going fast.
Welcome back. Night racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. The big story right now, as you see in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, that Lowe Chevrolet, our teammate, is on pit road. They have got damage to the right front of that vehicle. They're trying to get that fixed. Jimmy Johnson had to come on to pit road. Take a look up in the upper right corner. It'll show you he bangs into the wall hard, making a little contact with the 09. And so because of that, they have damage and they are on pit road. And that's Sterling Marlin in the 09 tonight. Dale Earnhardt Jr. continuing to run, actually now in the 42nd spot as he's moved past our teammate, Jimmy Johnson, who's on pit road getting that problem fixed with his race car.
Rick, the important thing for Dale Jr. with that pass-through penalty, only lost 1 lap. You make a pit stop here, and you're going to lose at least 2 laps. But that pass through, he only lost the 1 lap, so that was huge for him.
And issues earlier with the 09. Take a look. This is us dealing with Sterling Marlin in the 09 upper left corner of your screen. Bump there, and Jimmy right behind us.
Still outside there, enter your door. Enter bumper clear, all clear, all clear.
And this is what Junior saw. Looks like Sterling came down a little bit. We were trying to get a little position. Some contact was made before we were able to get by that 09. And then again, Jimmy Johnson was just behind us, and they had issues on the track as well. Dale Jr. running 42nd. He's a lap down. There are now 3 other cars in front of him that are scored a lap down. Kyle Petty being one of those. Joe Nemechek and the 09 of Sterling Marlin are scored in front of us, but also a lap down. You see the green on the top of Kyle Busch. He's running 5th on the racetrack, but that locks him in to the chase. With just 2 races to go, he has over a 322-point lead.
Still outside there, it's your door. Still there the 8 car. Outside, all clear.
Over the 13th place, championship place car. Saw the other one that just went by, Jeff Burton. The ones in yellow are in the top 12, not locked in as of yet. The ones in red are just outside the top 12, looking to get in. Again, 3 races, this one included, before we go to the chase for the Sprint Cup. Bristol Motor Speedway, an amazing facility. 160,000 seats, fans all the way around. That's why sometimes you will hear drivers say that they lose their way and don't know which side of pit road to come on, Phil.
Yeah, and right now there's cars all around the racetrack too. Heavy traffic with 43 cars here. Jimmy Johnson, our teammate, back in the pits for more repairs.
Slower car up ahead, the 09 car. He's been staying on the high side there. 09 slow up ahead on the high side. Still outside. Clear, all clear, all clear.
You see that distance behind leader, 28 seconds. That's actually because that's a lap and almost a half that we are behind the 99 of Carl Edwards. They're clicking off about 17-second laps right now.
Outside, that's your door. Still there's bumper, clear.
A couple more cars now being added to the list of lap down vehicles. We went by that 09, that puts him behind us. We move up to the 41st spot, and it looks as though Jimmy Johnson is making his way back out onto the racetrack.
Yeah, there are 3 cars right now that are 1 lap down ahead of us. Scott Riggs right now, the 66, is the car in position to get the Aaron's lucky dog.
Right behind him, Kyle Petty and Joe Nemechek, the next 2 cars scored that are in front of us, but a lap down.
Enter door, bumper clear, all clear.
Dale Jr. still clicking off some pretty good laps, it looks like. Able to pass cars, go on the high side or down low. The loose condition is what they were fighting in practice earlier this weekend. In a difficult qualifying session. Had him starting 40th. And again, on the start, Dale Jr. went to the outside, started passing cars before he got to the start-finish line. You cannot do that on the initial start of the race. So they were imposed a pass-through penalty. Dale Earnhardt Jr. came onto pit road, passed through on his side.
At your door. Still outside there. Still there at your door. Still there. Still there.
Running very good lap times right now.
At your door.
Clean racetrack.
At your door. Still there. Still out there by himself. Still there at your door. Still there at your bumper. Clear. All clear.
And he has clean racetrack, Rick. He's as fast as anybody out there.
Yeah, we're seeing the comparisons. The lap times, leader running 17:31. We ran 17:15. Very consistent lap times for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Anywhere from 17:08 to 17:50. And right there in those last 4 laps, a variance of only 7/100ths of a second.
See our teammate Jeff Gordon battling for that lead with Carl Edwards. Great to see that DuPont Chevrolet running like we're used to seeing it.
Yeah, and he knows how to race Bristol Motor Speedway as well. Jeff Gordon trying to get by the 99, get in front of this field. The next car to potentially go a lap down, that 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya, as you see the 99 trying to get by. Jeff Gordon was actually in front of the 99 when they went by the start-finish line on lap 49, and so he got 5 bonus points for leading a lap here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Rick, it's great to see this side-by-side racing as we watch top right of our screen for the lead. You couldn't do that on this racetrack before they reconfigured it.
Bill, there was 3 wide just moments ago as that 09 Sterling Marlin was up on top of the 99 and the 24, working their way through the slower lap traffic. And now we see that 18 of Kyle Busch coming into the picture as well as he runs to the bottom of the racetrack just on the inside.
Nobody coming here. Nobody coming. Doing awesome here. We're in good shape.
Positive reinforcement from TJ Majors. Again, Dale Jr. very, very few words up to this point in this race as he is focusing on what he has to do on the racetrack. Unbelievable how quick it is around a half-mile racetrack.
How about that 3-way battle for the lead? You got Montoya trying to stay on the lead lap. And Carl Edwards, Jeff Gordon, and Kyle Busch all battling for the lead.
Pablo Montoya holding his line, a little bumping there now as the 99 goes up the racetrack. Here comes Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch takes the lead away and now tries to get by that 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya.
Still there, true door. Still there. Mr. Bumper, still there. Clear, all clear. Good job.
Dale Jr. running 41st. He's a lap down behind him. The 09 Sterling Marlin, and the 48 is 13 laps down because of the issues they had.
We're getting a report that our leader, Kyle Busch, was really good in 1 and 2, but a little bit tight in the center in 3 and 4. But he was able to get by that 42 car when the 99 and the 42 made contact and driving away.
Yeah, the 99 still can't get by the 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya. That has been his problem. And it looks as though he's not able to run on the bottom of the racetrack as well as some of the other drivers have been able to do it. So we see Jeff Gordon running that high line, and now they're pulling in front of the 99. We'll see if the 99 moves up the racetrack when he has a little more clear racetrack above him.
And I will guarantee you that Carl Edwards is extremely frustrated with that 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya.
I'm guessing Jeff Gordon is the same right now as he clears the 99. Now Jeff Gordon will try the bottom of the racetrack to see if he can get by the 42. So while they continue to battle up in front, Dale Earnhardt Jr. stays focused in 41st.
What your engine feels, you feel. And when it's running clean, you feel it. That's why Pennzoil Motor Oil is specially formulated to clean out up to 15% of sludge in the first oil change. And a cleaner engine just feels better. So change with Pennzoil and feel the clean. Not just oil, Pennzoil. Buy a Pennzoil high mileage oil changing gum out service at Walmart and get a $20 gift card.
The Army National Guard is an elite group of warriors who dedicate a portion of their time to serving their nation. It takes hard work, discipline, and teamwork for my team to get into victory lane. Now it's your turn to get your life on the fast track. Call or visit 1-800-GO-GUARD.com today.
Series championship game, Hawaii versus Mexico, tomorrow at 3:30 on ABC.
back to Bristol Motor Speedway. You saw him when we went away to commercial break over in the lower right corner. That's Jason Seahorn. Angie Harmon with him. So they are some Jimmy Johnson fans. He wears the 48 hat. So the two of them enjoying a little racing here at Bristol Motor Speedway. The star power coming out at night. Dale Earnhardt Jr. moves up to 39th. He was able to get by the 45. Kyle Petty, and as well as the 78 of Joe Nemechek. So he is still the fourth car scored one lap down in line. Sam Hornish Jr. in the 77 is running 36. He is the highest scored lap down car. So if a caution would come out, he would receive the free pass.
I think the first caution will probably be Juan Pablo Montoya,
and
Rick.
I'm guessing you're saying that because someone will move him out of the way, Phil?
Yeah, absolutely here. Looks like, but he has been consistent. Everybody that's passed him has had a difficult time doing it. Right now it's up to Regan Smith to try to figure out a way to get by.
Yeah, Juan Pablo Montoya, he's not come to the bottom of the racetrack. He has stayed in that second groove. So anybody that's tried to go by him, he's given them the bottom of the track, but he has not given them any wiggle room on the bottom of the track. He has stayed in the throttle and not given up any position, at least willingly. You had to battle and fight for it this entire race.
That's the fourth place car of Regan Smith right now, the 0-1, trying to get by Juan Pablo. And there's Ruderman running fifth and Ryan Newman, the sixth place car.
Kyle Busch continuing to lead after we've completed 75 laps. Jeff Gordon runs second, Carl Edwards third. 0-1 of Regan Smith is fourth. Then it's David Ruderman in the 44 running fifth. Ryan Newman, Kevin Harvick, Bill Elliott, Casey Kane, and Elliott Sadler, your top 10 here. Looking at the race to the chase, the points. Again, those continue to update. That's a live point standing. 6 through 15. Who's in, who's out. It continues to change. On the top of your ticker, you will see the names either highlighted in green, yellow, or red. Green, locked in. Yellow, they are in the top 12, but not currently locked in. And in red, they're outside of the top 12, trying to battle their way in, but they are at least a race back as far as points.
Yeah, Rick, I think we're going to need 2 caution flags to get our lucky dog. We've got right now, you know, the leader, Kyle Busch, is going to continue to lap cars no matter how many cars Dale Jr. can pass. So if we get a caution, then we'll be able to start up towards the front of the lap down cars on the inside line and maybe have a strong enough car to get it on our own. If not, then certainly be in position, be close to the leader if the caution were to come out again for the second time.
Yeah, Phil, we're running the high line around this racetrack. Are you surprised at all that we have completed 80 laps? We're on actually late lap 81 or 82 now, and we haven't seen a caution.
I am really surprised. With 43 cars on this little tight racetrack, even though it's wider now, there's 2 grooves, maybe even 3 as we see the line that Dale Jr.'s running. I am still a bit surprised, although they had a couple long runs last night in the nationwide race. They had about an 80-lap run and then a 100-lap run. So I think that may be indicative of what we're going to see tonight.
Very good. Again, as you had mentioned, Kyle Busch continues to put cars a lap down. Robbie Gordon just going a lap down. The 00 of Mike Skinner goes a lap down. Now the 55 of Michael Waltrip goes a lap down. So there are only 32 cars on the lead lap as our scoring monitors continue to update. Dale Jr. scored 38. We'll be right back with more Hot Pass after this.
For every morning on the job, there's a child to protect. For every mission, a family. Every day, we defend our freedom, our liberty, and our way of life. Our calling is to protect the people of our country, and this to us hits very, very close to home. To learn more, go to borderpatrol.gov.
It's time to turn a small budget into a big difference. It's time to try something new. It's time to dream big while they're still small. It's time to start. The Home Depot. You can do it. We can help.
If you're in debt to the IRS for $10,000 or more, you don't have to take desperate measures to settle your account. All you have to do is put the right people to work for you, and that's as simple as calling this number. You'll speak to a tax expert who can help you negotiate a settlement that's significantly less than the actual amount you owe.
They saved my business.
I owed $30,000 and paid a fraction of it.
Call this number and get your case settled for less. Now, you only have a small window of time to settle, so act now.
College football lives here on ESPN, and to see it all, you need the ESPN Game Plan pay-per-view package. With key matchups and rivalries from major conferences, you'll get up to 12 out-of-market games every Saturday. Order now for the special early bird offer, and you'll be all set for a full season of great college football with ESPN Game Plan. ESPN Game Plan, just $109 for a limited time. To order, call your pay-per-view provider. Games also available on ESPN360.com.
Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway. As always, here at NASCAR Hotpass, you see all the action. The drop of the green flag all the way until we see the checkered flag. You see the Dale Earnhardt Jr. continues to run in the 38 spot. He's running a lot higher line on the racetrack now. There are a few cars that have been on pit road, one of those being that 45. You may have noticed we went by him earlier. He's been on pit road. He's got fresh tires, but he's also 5 laps down.
Still outside there, still there, still there, still at your bumper, still outside. All clear.
Able to get by that 09 once again. Sterling Marlin behind the wheel of that car. He is 3 laps down to our leader. Now we have 31 cars on the lead lap. Travis Quapple in the 28, the last car on the lead lap, trying to stay on the lead lap, but it looks like it might just be a matter of time before that 18 of Kyle Busch is able to get by him. There are continual updates of different drivers at the top of the screen, just underneath our scroll. Casey Kane tight the turn, loose off. We'll see a bunch of other information as far as other cars as we've completed almost 20% of this race. 96 of 500 laps almost already in the books.
Yeah, really incredible how fast this thing goes by with no caution flags. And when you're running, you know, just almost 4 laps a minute, it goes by quick.
Front of you, stay low. Low, stay low. Stay low there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good job.
Very close call there as Dale Jr. was able to skirt by as the cars came down the racetrack.
A little bit snug. Starts off loose in, loose off. Gets pretty snug in the center. Okay, hit 4. Hit second time by.
And again, they have to come onto pit road on turn number 2. Under a caution, they have to come on pit road in turn 2.
For the, they're just getting the caution car. I'll tell you what, we can pin.
And turn 2 is the side that Dale Jr. is on. He's on the backstretch.
Yeah, then after his pit stop, then he will have to go all the way around on the apron of the racetrack to the front stretch pit road and go down pit road as well.
Oh, it looked like a cut tire for Martin Truex Jr. It was the 1 and the 84 involved in this first caution. Allmendinger had absolutely nowhere to go.
Pit road's going to open this time. We will pit the second time by.
We have it. Lead lap cars will pit first time by. Pit road is open. We will see the leaders come down this time. Dale Jr. scored 1 lap down. We'll pit the second time by turn number 2.
Rick, our tire changes.
We will pit next time by. It's going to be 4,100 at the line.
Adam Emmert is our front tire changer. Steve J. Richardson, our rear tire changer. Rick Pigeon is our jack man. Our tire carriers are Ben Fishbeck on the front and Matt Myers on the rear. Our gas man is Chris Fasolka, and Jason Dalrymple is our catch can man.
7 men that will go over the wall to do the service on the Amp Energy National Guard Chevrolet. So this time you will see the 88.
I believe that 45 of the pitch is about 5 stalls in front of yours. Before mine or after mine? Before you. He's going to pull in. You're going to come around him.
You have it. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will follow the 45.
4,100 coming in, Tony Jr. 4. Go come around to 77 too. So come on down. Come on down. 5, 4 right here. Come on, 2 right there. Come on. Right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tire stop for the over-the-wall crew.
Very, very critical pit stop right here because we want to be out there.
All right, let's go, go, go. Clear to the wall right there. Clear to the wall.
Want to be able to race these cars also that at one lap
4,100,
down.
4,100.
To try to get position for that lucky dog.
Now again, we have to stay on pit road, so he will continue through 3 and 4. They'll come back down pit road on the front stretch.
No pressure from behind there. 4,100 here.
And he'll make his way back out on the racetrack. We'll let you know where he comes out when we come back. More Hot Pass.
Tuesday at 7 on ESPN.
So Juicy Fruit wants to promote their new Slim Pack. Don't look at me. I'm not your puppet. Put it in there. Listen, come on. No one tells Juan Pablo Montoya how to race, and no one tells him what to say.
Don't sell out, Juan Pablo.
Go ahead, put your name on the hood, but I'm in the driver's seat.
The new Juicy Fruit Slim Pack from Juicy Fruit.
It's Toyota's National Clearance Event, the perfect time to get an amazing deal on a new Camry. With Toyota Camry's low cost of ownership, reputation for legendary quality and reliability, not to mention its remarkably fuel-efficient 31 miles per gallon highway rating. It's no wonder Camry has been the #1 selling car in America for 10 out of the last 11 years. Hurry in. The Toyota National Clearance Event ends soon.
This is America, and you have the freedom to cheer.
Number 9!
Idolize.
Dale Jr. Mr. Jeff Gordon.
Celebrate.
Papa Montoya!
Maybe even get carried away.
Martin Truex Jr. He's the man.
Only Bank of America gives you the freedom to bank with the same kind of passion. With NASCAR banking, your check card, your credit card, your driver. Want to get in on the action? You can with Bank of America. Bank of Opportunity.
Race fans, log on to NASCAR.com and see how you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR.
Welcome back. About to go back to green flag racing. The field going down the backstretch right now. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s moved to that inside line. He's a lap down car. Actually 7th in line.
Coming to the green here, racing all them guys in front of you except for the 78 car. He's 2 laps down, racing everyone else in front of you there. All right, pace car is in. All right, get ready. Bring the game. Over in front of you, over in front of you. 1 outside, still 1 car. 1 outside, still outside. 07 outside, still there. Still lined up outside, still there.
Back up with Sam Hornish Jr.
Still lined up outside there. 07 and 20 coming with him. Still outside. Enter door there. Still outside. Still there. Still outside. And 20 trying to come with him still.
Again, that's the camera pivoting there on top of the roof of the 88 Amp Energy Chevrolet.
2 outside there. 2 outside. Still 2 outside. Just 1 outside. 1 outside. Still 1 outside. That's your bumper clear. All clear.
Able to get by that 77. Sam Hornish Jr.
Still outside. 77's outside at your bumper. Still outside. Clear high.
Following Clint Boyer up at the top of the racetrack, trying to get by that 78.
Still inside at your door there. At your door, at your bumper. Still there. Still at your bumper there. Still there. All clear. All clear.
Joe Nemechek in that 78. He's 2 laps down. The 0-1. He's on the lead lap. He's scored 10th right now. That's Regan Smith.
Rick, we're getting a report that Michael Waltrip,
there, the 01 is still inside there.
one of those lap down cars in front of us, will have to come to pit road.
Still inside there. There you go. Still the 01 at your door there. Good job. Still inside. Still inside.
Little contact twice now.
In the middle there. Clear high. Clear high. There's one inside. Inside the 20 there. Good job. Inside. Still there. Still inside there. Clear low behind him. All clear. 11's one back. Big hole behind him.
That 07, it looked as though there was a little contact at first, and then Junior got into the back of him, got him a little bit loose. Take a look at the replay. This is when we get into the back of him, able to get by him.
At your door. At your door there. Still there at your bumper. Still inside there. Still there. Still inside. Still inside.
A little contact initially.
Still there. Still there. One inside there. The 11 at your door. Still there. You got the 09 low ahead there on the high side. You're going to be in the middle here. In the middle. In the middle. In the middle. Still in the middle. Still in the middle. Clear high. One inside. Still inside there. The 11. Still there. Still inside.
Bill Jr. now trying to get by that 55. Racing for position.
Still inside there. You got the 07 at your bumper. All clear. All clear.
07 at the bumper. We got to keep our eye on that 07 of Clint Boyer. We bumped into him, moved him out of the way. Let's make sure Clint doesn't retaliate.
Inside, all the way in the bottom there. Inside, all clear behind him. 21 and 8 side by side behind you. 4 back.
Bill Jr. slides up the racetrack, falls back in behind that 07.
Yeah, absolutely not racing that 07 right now. So there's no sense taking any chances there.
Trying to take a closer look, make sure there was no body damage when that contact was made between the 07 and the 88. Looks like maybe the letters have worn off the tire, but other than that, looks pretty safe. In the 55, that's 4th position. If we can get by the 55, we'll take over 33rd. .28 cars on the lead lap. You see where the Hotpass hot shots are running?
Still there. Still outside there. Still there. Clear behind him if he gets you. At your door there. Still at your door. Still there at your door. At your door there. Still there.
The grind for you and your alarm clock. Reluctant to accept this reality, you keep dreaming about laying down tracks with MC Hammer.
What's that beeping noise?
Hold up, hold up. Whose beeper keep beeping and beeping?
Then you realize it's Monday.
Hammer, don't hurt him.
And you've got to go to work. But with Monday will soon come the glorious return of Monday Night Football on ESPN. So wake up, dog, because your Monday morning can't touch this.
The ESPN Game Plan pay-per-view package. With key matchups and rivalries from major conferences, you'll get up to 12 out-of-market games every Saturday. ESPN Game Plan, just $109 for a limited time. To order, call your pay-per-view provider.
Everything okay, Carl? I'm winning, right? Yeah, but the other drivers think Aflac sponsorship's giving you an advantage.
Well, if you're sick and you can't work, Aflac pays cash fast to help keep you in the race.
I know, but they see it a little differently. I taught him that.
Aflac, proud sponsor of NASCAR and Carl Edwards.
Sweetie. It's not what it looks like.
New cheesy bacon tender crisp. Chicken so good, you'll cheat on beef. Only at BK.
It's the most heartwarming product placement movie of the year.
Rachel, you know what your problem is. You want everything. You want a husband, you want unlimited text, unlimited data, and unlimited calls.
Instinct, only from Sprint.
Someone got an email.
Featuring lightning-fast internet, voice-cued GPS navigation, and starring the Simply Everything plan from Sprint.
Why wouldn't I want everything for just $99.99 a month? Maybe you're afraid to be in love.
The new Samsung Instinct, only on the Now Network.
I think I'm falling in love. This phone.
Quarterback Bill Elliott is able to get by us. He is actually on the lead lap, so that was not a pass for position. Bill Elliott running 13th in that number 21 tonight. It's Kyle Busch.
It's loose and loose off and tighter in the center. Nice and full.
First feedback we've heard from Dale Earnhardt Jr. tonight on the racetrack while we're under green flag conditions. We have been on pit road one time around lap 100, 99 when they came down.
The right rear just chatters outside the car into the center, and right here it's just really hard to get power down. Right into the center right here, it's chatters the right rear out. It's real hard to get the power down.
And that's a lap at Bristol Motor Speedway, folks. We're hearing that brake temperature for Martin Truex Jr. is the reason why he lost that right front tire, got into A.J. Allmendinger. Those two hit the wall. That brought out our first caution of the night.
Yeah, what happens, Rick, is when the brake temperature rises, it will actually melt the bead on the tire where it mounts to the wheel. And that's what probably happened to Martin Truex.
Bill, does that seem a little bit odd here at Bristol? I didn't think you guys were on the brakes as much because of the high banking here.
Well, normally running by yourself, Rick, you probably wouldn't have to, but as heavy traffic as you're in during the race,
All clear.
I think you would use a lot more brake during the race than you would running by yourself.
Still there, be clear behind him to get you. The 16.5 back, he's clear by 12 to the 55 behind him.
And there's so little time on the straightaways here. If you have a left foot braker, you probably just leave your foot right at the brake pedal, and there's times when obviously you can exert just a little bit of pressure, and if that's the case, it never gives the brakes time to cool down to what little straightaways we have here of 650 feet.
Yeah, it's amazing. 650 feet the straightaway. You're in the gas about the center, maybe even before the center off, all the way up until you almost enter turn number 1 and turn 3. You can hear it. You hear it right there where Dale Earnhardt Jr. was getting into the gas, had to feather it because you can see the back end kicking out on him.
Inside by himself, all clear behind him, 55 second back.
See where Kyle Busch is running in relation to Dale Jr. on the racetrack. Again, Kyle Busch leading. Carl Edwards runs second. Jeff Gordon third. Ryan Newman fourth. Kevin Harvick fifth. Casey Kane is sixth. Tony Stewart seventh. Jeff Burton is eighth. Ninth is Denny Hamlin. And Clint Boyer rounds out our top 10. So we continue to try to get in position for the lucky dog. We'll be right back with more Hot Pass after this.
We took a poll and asked what Americans want, and unanimously they said,
free gasoline. Free gasoline.
Free gasoline every day.
How about $2,900 in free gasoline every day?
You know I like 29. Shell is giving away $2,900 in free gasoline every day, plus thousands of other prizes. Just pick up a game card at a participating Shell station. Scratch off the gunk and go online for your chance to win.
Hurry in today for your game card while supplies last.
I get out and I ride with my buddies every weekend, you know. We go out and get after it. Like today, we hit one section when everyone stopped, second guessed it, and I just kept going. Rock here, rock there. I just got a handful, and there she went.
True all-wheel drive, new active descent control, legendary ride and handling. Polaris, the world's toughest ATVs.
Polaris Power Play sales event. Get to your participating dealer for up to $800 in rebates and as low as 3.99% APR on select ATVs.
Fans, now's the time to try ESPN MVP. Text trial to 7280 and manage your fantasy teams, watch live GameCast, and get exclusive commentary as part of your trial. Only on VCast from Verizon Wireless.
What your engine feels, you feel. And when it's running clean, you feel it. Which is why we developed full synthetic Pennzoil Platinum with active cleansing agents to clean out up to 46% of sludge in the first oil change. That's 3 times better than the leading conventional oil. Pennzoil Platinum Motor Oil. Our ultimate clean for your ultimate feeling. Not just oil, Pennzoil.
Welcome back under the lights at Bristol Motor Speedway. Earnhardt continuing to run 33rd position. Again, you see the green highlight under a few names up there. They're locked in through the
car
chase.
just jumped out of gear.
How about that, Phil? Do you see that very often?
Not really, not anymore, but there's really nothing they can do right now. Dale Jr. may even have to hold the car in gear, but on a pit stop, they can give him a bungee cord and tie that shifter in. Once he gets it in high gear, he can just put that bungee cord on it to hold it in. But could make for a long night till he gets to pit road.
Yeah, could make for a really long night. Actually, he's got both hands on the wheel right now. You can see that in the lower right-hand corner of your screen.
So clear by 5 over the 22. He's clear by 15 to the 15 behind him.
Kyle Busch continuing to lead. He's got almost 0.8 of a second, just a little over 0.8 of a second on Carl Edwards right now, running second. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. in yellow highlighted as the scroll runs across the top of the screen. That means he's in the top 12 in points.
There by himself, clear by 12 behind him still.
Johnson in green. He will be locked into the chase after this race.
Rick, what an incredible career Kyle Busch has had this season.
Amazing. I mean, on Wednesday night in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, Kyle Busch wins again. That was his 3rd race in that series. He's won 6 nationwide races and 8 Sprint Cup races. 17 races already in 2008 for Kyle Busch. An amazing, as you mentioned, career this season. Dale Earnhardt Jr. running very high up on the racetrack. That's Dave Blaney in the 22. Actually, Blaney pitting just in front of us on pit road. Dave Blaney still on the lead lap. He runs 16th for the field. Well, fans, the first official regular season game just a couple weeks away. Unbelievable. Better yet, it's amazing the coverage you can get from NFL Sunday Ticket. If you haven't purchased NFL Sunday Ticket yet, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS after the race. Sign up before the season starts. 14 games each week. You can watch your favorite team no matter where you live. It's only 5 payments of $57.99 for a total of under $300. Call today. This offer good until November 1st. And speaking of football, we've got an update at halftime of the preseason NFL season. It is the Panthers 34, the Redskins 0. Hopefully Joe Gibbs is not watching right now.
Hey, and that will not make Dale Jr. happy either. He's a huge Redskins fan.
I think he's a Redskins fan because of Joe Gibbs, isn't he?
Well, maybe so, but I'm sure his allegiance didn't leave when Joe left, because he was a Redskins fan before Joe went back to coach the Redskins.
Yeah, no question. So right now, a big lead for Carolina Panthers. Tell you what, we heard Junior talking just moments ago about the car jumping out of gear. Let's listen in to what took place.
The car just jumped out of gear. Some damn reason. Oh.
There you saw it in the upper left corner of the screen. He reached down, pulled it back into fourth, then continued on the racetrack.
Inside there, the 15, all clear, all clear.
And amazingly enough, on a half-mile racetrack, 125 miles an hour, 126 as he enters turns 1 and 3. Dale Earnhardt Jr. again continuing to fight back from that pass-through penalty that we incurred at the start of this race.
Good boy. Yeesh. Though very rare, some wild animals can be trained. Unlike Mountain Dew, which can never be trained.
The best stuff ever.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
At Radio Shack, a helpful associate suggested a wireless network to stop my family from fighting over the computer. New laptops, plus a printer and router, create a sharing spirit, which emanates from our home, making it a place where all walks of life come together in harmony. And it all began with the help I got at Radio Shack.
Now that's doing stuff.
I'm comfortable with new looks. I'm comfortable with new styles. I'm comfortable with Wrangler. Real comfortable.
Wrangler Jeans Company, a new generation of Wrangler. With new fits and new styles to keep you comfortable. Guaranteed. Wrangler, real comfortable jeans.
They say NASCAR fans are like family. On second thought, maybe they're better. I mean, no one here will pinch your cheek or bring up that embarrassing moment in gym class. Or call you by your pet name till you're 45 years old. 3 days camping out with your fellow fans, that's heaven. 3 days with the great aunt who keeps tussling your hair, well.
Welcome back. Completing lap 173 of the 500 schedule. Here at
Still there,
Speedway.
Still there.
It's the Sharpie 500. 266.5 miles to be raced. We'll try to get by that double zero. That's for position. This will be for 32nd if Junior can get past him. Junior's been running up against the wall.
Outside there. All clear, all clear.
Now he makes the pass on the bottom of the racetrack. Moves up to 32nd. There are 22 cars on the lead lap. That means there are 9 cars in front of us that would get the Aaron's Lucky Dog prior to Dale Earnhardt Jr.
I think that means that it's going to take a couple of cautions. We really need to be able to restart a little bit closer to the front on the restart, to the front of the pack. We restarted that time, what, 7th, Rick, and it's very, very difficult to get by all those cars as well as the cars that are on the lead lap.
Yeah, Phil, I guess I would ask then, could you do a 2-tire stop? Although we've had a very long run once again, this run here has been upwards of 75 laps already. So over half of a fuel run really on this run. So you probably couldn't do a 2-tire stop here, could you?
Yeah, I don't know. That's an awful long time to try to do a 2-tire change, Rick.
So that could be an issue. Where do you get those few precious positions back if you try to make some sort of a strategy change on pit road, especially with as many green flag laps that have been run up to this point in this race?
Yeah, this is very unusual for a Bristol race, although we did have a Bristol race back in the 70s that was run caution-free. Charlie Glotzback won that car in a Junior Johnson Chevrolet, but that was the only one in however many times we've been coming here.
So again, one caution up to this point. It was on lap 97. Martin Truex Jr., A.J. Allmendinger. Those two involved. It was a cut tire or a tire that went down on the one. Sent him up the racetrack into the 84. Another guy just going a lap down, Matt Kenseth with a 17. Amazing to see that car struggle here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Still outside there, still there, still there, still outside, still there, clear.
Kyle Busch almost a second now over second place. Carl Edwards leading this field. Ryan Newman has moved up to third. Jeff Gordon's dropped back to fourth. Tony Stewart holds on to that fifth spot. Jeff Burton, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, and the 9 of Casey Kane are your top 10 on the racetrack now. 20 cars on the lead lap. Long green flag runs. We're seeing more and more cars go a lap down. Wiggle there in front of us. Laps into this run, gave a little feedback on the car. Tight in the center, but it was loose in and loose off. Couldn't get the power down. Now a little of that fuel is burned off out of the fuel cell of this race car, and we haven't heard a lot of feedback on the longer run now. We'll find out more when we come back.
This is the one I want. Cars.com had me prepared before I came in. I used my cell phone to get the car listings and pricing info.
Smart.
Yeah, otherwise I was gonna have to go with plan B.
What's plan B?
Oh, I was gonna have you fight Glondor in a Stone Circle death match. You should definitely step outside the circle, yeah, just to avoid any confusion.
Glondor, let's pack it up.
Hey, I'm Dale Earnhardt Jr., GoDaddy customer and driver of the GoDaddy number 5. My website helps me stay in touch with my fans. GoDaddy.com gives me everything I need to keep it running fast and bulletproof. So if you need a domain name or a website, hosting, email, or anything else for the internet, GoDaddy.com is the place. .com names from $1.99 at GoDaddy.com. I trust GoDaddy, and you can too.
Hey, Greg's phone. Greg doesn't have AT&T, so we got 0 bars here in Brussels. So thanks for the call about hopping on the train and heading to Paris for the weekend. Looks like you won't be hearing from us. Instead, we're gonna hang at this hostel with the Techno Twins, Slot and Beater. Woo!
For the best coverage, switch to AT&T. More bars in more places. For a limited time, get our exclusive LG Shine for only $49.99.
There's no way to hide it. If you drive drunk, we will find you. Cops everywhere are stepping up enforcement and cracking down like never before.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Sir, have you been drinking this evening?
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Make no mistake, you will get caught and you will be arrested. Over the limit, under arrest.
Welcome back. Dale Earnhardt Jr. doing what he has to do to stay in front of the leader.
Got a ring in the front of your one. One there. Got a big ring down to the one. Stay live, stay high, stay high.
Sterling Marlin in the 09, the 31 of Jeff Burton. Look at the damage to the front end of that race car.
Jeff Burton came in
My
fifth.
car was way too loose at the start, and it just then it got to where it was getting good enough to drive, but it ain't fast. I don't know why I can't be as quick as I was at the start. I don't know. It falls off pretty bad after 60 laps. It sort of evens out. It's chattering all 4 tires. It feels real rough. But that was way too loose at the start, and we got real bad caster shake in the wheel. I got real bad warps on my brake rotors. Got a lot of brake pedal shimmy and things going on that might relate to what we had a problem with yesterday.
And Tony Jr. right now talking to the guys. He's got a separate channel that he talks to the
One
crew
out
guys.
of the right rear.
We're running out of time right now, telling Gene to take 1
Still
pound of air out of the right
still
rear.
closed.
Pit road still closed. Again, under caution, everyone will come off of turn number 2 onto pit road, and then you have to stay on pit road all the way around and come back out after you come on or come out on turn 1. Pit road still closed. We'll take another look at what has happened to bring out our second caution. The 09 spins, slides back up the racetrack. You see the 31, the 78.
It looked like maybe the 78 ran into the back of the 31. Maybe Jeff Burton saw it, and Joe Nemechek wasn't as quick to see it. It looked like he ran into the back of Jeff because Jeff was already spinning before he even got to the 09.
We see a look at the 31 here. Jeff Burton's already climbed out of that race car. We'll head to the infield care center. They'll check him out and release him. So our second caution of the night has come out just past lap 196. So about another 100 laps of flag racing.
I guess I'll take it from here. Just don't leak any fluid on me.
The inside of a race car can feel as hot as the Sahara. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy Focus Control. Amp yourself.
I got some breath mints if you want them. I'm just saying.
Did you know the vast majority of cold and flu viruses are picked up in public places? So please, stay in and watch a movie. Life is hard. Pay-per-view is easy.
I am Dale Earnhardt Jr., driver of the Amp Energy National Guard Chevrolet. You're watching my channel on Hotpass exclusively on DirecTV.
So you press the tab and check tray 3, but nothing's there. But soon, Mondays will mean Monday Night Football on ESPN. When life hands you paper jams, make paper footballs.
30 minutes, great.
Hey, Domino's.
Hey. Guess what I did with my 30 minutes?
30-minute abs?
Uh-huh.
Domino's, you got 30 minutes. Here it comes. The Domino's NASCAR meal deal. You got a large one-topping pizza. You got your choice of chicken. You got 2 20-ounce bottles of Coke Zero. You got it all for $19.99. Domino's. You got 30 minutes.
Welcome back. We've completed just over 200 laps of the 500 schedule. Kyle Busch continues to lead. It's Ryan Newman running second. Jeff Gordon, Carl Edwards, Tony Stewart, your top 5. Dale Earnhardt Jr. runs 31st. In front of him, from 20th back, all of those cars are a lap down.
Open this time. Lead lap cars open.
So the lead lap cars will come on to pit road in turn number 2. And then the next lap by, we will be able to come on to pit road. We're in pit stall number 32. It's on the backstretch. So when we come off of turn 2 and onto the pit road, we're actually on our pit road side. Pretty much right in the middle of the backstretch. You see the cars accelerating as the lead lap cars have made their way onto pit road. So the lap down cars will now follow the pace car around the racetrack. Amazingly enough, under green flag conditions, these cars will get around the racetrack in approximately 16 seconds. And that's longer than what it takes to do a pit stop. Change 4 tires and fill this car full of fuel.
Keep on coming. It's pits on the front stretch here.
It's really amazing that we've had a couple just about 100 lap runs in this race.
4100 at the line. Make sure you get 2 tires across that commitment line. .4100 right here. Coming in, Tony Jr. behind the 42.
Come on around this 77, bud. Right on up here. 4, 3, 2. Come on. There we go.
Good news for Dale Jr. Dave Blaney is now in the lead lap, so he's already made his pit stop.
Blaney pits just in front of us.
Go hard to the wall. Go to the wall. Go, go.
All clear, 4100, 1 inside, 2 inside there, 2 inside.
Phil, I saw it again there. It looked as though DJ Richardson has a light on his helmet. We'll check it out.
ESPN.
I'm 2 things in one. I'm a man and a pretty smart shopper. So I love that Old Spice has created a product with 2 incredible products and 1 awesome product. Double Impact to stripe together moisturizer and body wash. It's perfect. I should know I'm 2 great things. A man
and a provider.
Old Spice Double Impact. It's 2 things.
Love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. I love you, baby, and if it's
12 summers of boat hauling. 6 minutes to soccer practice. 63 miles of commuting daily. For any extreme, from the road to the racetrack, nothing beats Mobil 1, the official motor oil of NASCAR, and the choice of over half of all NASCAR teams. So put some NASCAR in your car with the One, Mobil 1. Series championship game, Hawaii versus Mexico. Tomorrow at 3:30 on ABC.
Race fans, log on to NASCAR.com and see how you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR.
So I kind of need to figure out what it is. There's the brakes. There you go, round that 78. Here we go.
Coming back to the green flag.
All right, man, coming to the green here, racing those guys in front of you. Pace cars in. All right, get ready. Bring it in. Go outside, 21 outside. Got a hole behind him if you need it. Show outside, 21, clear all around behind him.
Junior hung at the bottom of the racetrack. Got that 21 just in front of him.
Right now we're 8th in line. The car's 1 lap down. We're 8th in line.
7 in front of us. Take the free pass. Jeff Burton in the 31. Behind the wall, you take a look at the championship standings and the update. Jeff Burton back to 5th. 498 points out of the top spot. Race to the chase. You see Kenseth 31 points in front of 13th Clint Boyer. So Boyer on the outside looking in. Kenseth has struggled though today. He's currently being scored the first car 1 lap down. Clint Boyer running 7th on the racetrack. Travis Kvapil in that 28. That is a race for position if we can get by him. We run in the 27th spot. Travis Kvapil runs 26th. Talked about this being a huge variable at the beginning of the race. Jeff Burton mentioning, well, this was just a Bristol deal. So they're looking forward to moving on to Michigan. Excuse me, moving on to California next week. Rounding out the regular season in Richmond. We'll move on to the chase for the Sprint Cup.
It's nice to see that 21 car with Bill Elliott having a pretty good run. He's running right now in the 11th spot.
Lay low, go low, go low. Come on, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging. All clear.
Big accident right there that Dale Earnhardt Jr. was able to skirt and get low. Travis Kvapil was down at the bottom.
You're going to probably stop down here. I don't know if they're telling us to make you go high. Red flag's out. Red flag is out.
So a red flag condition on lap 217. Fire coming out of the exhaust pipe.
Damn good job driving through that.
Yeah. I'll echo that what TJ's saying, but so many of those cars right there were involved in our race to get in position for the Aaron's Lucky Dog. So that was a huge break for Dale Jr. Obviously, at a lot of people's misfortune.
Casey Kane was complaining just before that.
Come on, you go low here, go low, come on. Lay low, go low, go low, come on, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging. All clear. All clear. Damn good job. Good job, TJ.
You heard him just say, good job, TJ. Right now, a little feedback going back from driver to crew chief.
I think that jumps Dale Jr. from looking to scoring monitor up to about 4th in line.
You help tighten me up, which is good, but it don't turn. It won't roll the center. It just. It won't turn. It won't roll the center.
Bill, he's talking about it bouncing in there.
721, boys. TJ, all they need to do is pull fender near the back. Pull the fender just over the tire near the back. It'll be good. 10-4. Looking for him now.
So Dale Jr. taking a look at Bill Elliott's car, letting him know all they're going to have to do is pull the fender out. Guys keeping their eyes on the monitors. They're watching NASCAR Hotpass. It's Ben Fishbeck.
Here, Robbie Gordon, Casey Mears.
Front end. Real hot on water, Tim. I'll tell you that.
Five cars involved.
Brake pedal is got a real bad.
Bad shutter, he was saying.
Maybe if the whole brake deal might be we run it through. Who is that? That was funny you're talking. Hey, 21 wants to know if the front looked okay at all. Yeah, the front's fine. Like the front of the fender?
He just said he hit pretty hard.
No, he's all right. He needs to pull the tire. It's all damage behind the tire. He just needs to pull the fender a little bit right on the top near the back of the tire. It's all right. It ain't bad at all.
I'm actually adding a few more numbers to my list here as far as involved in this one. The 41, the 9, the 77, the 55, the 7, the 5, and the 07 all involved.
He's going to have to replace that tire.
Said he hit something with the tire. So as you see the running order across the top of the screen, Earnhardt Jr. has moved up to 24th in that running order. And now, again, the screen will have to continue to update in front of me, but we only have 4 cars in front of us that are 1 lap down. There are 19 on the lead lap. For some reason, Phil, that 2 still remains on the lead lap. They had talked about him having to come onto pit road.
Yeah, they just made him restart from the longest line. He was too fast entering the pits or exiting, but they let him keep his lucky dog and made him go to the end of the line.
Okay. You do that anyway with the lucky dog, don't you, Phil?
Yes, really. So it wasn't much of a penalty, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they really didn't penalize him too badly.
Yeah, and I thought the rule was if you make any mistakes when you're the recipient of the lucky dog, then you lose the lucky dog.
Yeah.
So.
Well, right now he's still being scored 19th on the lead lap. They take the wrecked cars off with the motor speed. We'll be back when they change to yellow and back to green.
Where?
Casey!
There he is. There he is.
Even the best drivers could use accident forgiveness. Part of your choice auto insurance. Only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Hey, is there anything we could do to help?
Anything.
Welcome back to Feel Better Fast, the show that delivers rapid relief. John from Nashville, what's on your mind?
My girlfriend says I need to get off the couch and get in shape.
Hey, try skipping those nachos to reduce your drag.
That or try taking a lap around your living room every time we pit.
How about trying a different girlfriend? What?
We're live on the air. What's on your mind, caller?
The guys are waiting. Get quick advice at feelbetterfasttv.com.
Congratulations. You knew a lot about this car.
I did my research on cars.com. Seriously, their consumer reviews and dealer locator really helped.
Feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Plus, now I don't have to use Plan B.
What's Plan B?
I was gonna have a witch doctor shrink your head if you didn't give me what I wanted.
Hey, Jay, can I take off? I got a tiny head.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Sorry about that. I should get him out of here.
Right.
College football lives here. Catch up to 12 out-of-market games every Saturday with the ESPN Game Plan pay-per-view package. To order, call your pay-per-view provider.
Welcome back. You see the car still stopped on the racetrack. Red flag conditions here on lap 217 of 500. Coming up tomorrow, it's the 4th annual Ricky Hendrick Memorial Charity Ride presented by Autotrader.com. Make its way to Lowe's Motor Speedway. All event proceeds will benefit the Hendrick Foundation for Children and go toward the Levine Children's Hospital at Carolina's Medical Center. It's a 48-mile motorcycle ride, and it departs from Knight Stadium in Fort Mill, South Carolina at 11:30 a.m. and concludes at Lowe's Motor Speedway in Concord. Now the cost is just $25 per ride, and that includes lunch, a t-shirt, and a concert by country music artist Blake Wise. So if you want more information, again, that's tomorrow, August 24th. Go to www.hendrickcharityride.com for more information, but a great organization to be a part of and a great charity to help out on. Biggest movers tonight, Dave Blaney, currently running 11th. He gained 25
I never noticed that
spots.
thing in the windshield way over there on the right side now.
Junior looking across his windshield.
What is that?
I think that's the GPS antenna.
It's a new GPS they got. It's got GPS, huh? Very. Let's get some lights on.
Keeping track of some different things with that new GPS. The drivers meeting, they mentioned that to the drivers and the crew chief, saying, hey guys, just remember to turn those in when you turn your transponder
Here,
in.
Dale Jr., is for the first set of tires, second set, same amount of laps, so about 2 pounds down on the right, 1 on the left. So Mike can do an adjustment like that, try to get those back up, because you definitely think the car was better on the first run, and I agree. Then we'll just leave our adjustment to tighten you up right there. Yeah, I'll just leave the adjustment you made and maybe do that air pressure you're talking about. Simple. You know, just, I know you don't feel like you're going nowhere, but your times have been looking pretty good. I mean, we're sitting there. The first run, you were a top 3, top 4 car. Now we're probably a top 8 because, like you said, your car got away from us there a little bit. So let's just see if we can work on this air pressure. I want to see kind of what the situation is with all the lap cars. That'll determine whether we're going to compete or not. I don't think usually any tires get put by it before it really happens. So we kind of need to stay up to the front side of this road and try to get this lap back. So I might just stay out so we can get that. But if you really think we need to work on it, we can do that. All right, dude.
Again, as we listen into the radio communication, you've got the option to listen to the driver audio without interruption. That means you don't have to listen to Phil and I if you'd like not to. If you have the white remote, just push the green button. Otherwise, use the alternate audio option on your box. And obviously, we'd love to have you stay with us. Under red flag conditions at Bristol Motor Speedway, it was clean sailing for almost the first 100 laps. First caution came out at 97. Then our second caution came out at 196. And now haven't put a lot of laps in.
Are you doing anything trying to fix why your radio don't work so good? We're just trying to wonder about the, it's got a different caliper on it than last time, but that's what we're sitting here talking about. I might just have you run, not run the brake fans, just run your bead blower. So we got a pretty good hole up underneath the nose there, and I just think it's cooling that rotor off too much, and that's what's giving you your chatter in the pedal. After you get some heat in it, it'll probably go away. You know how Richmond, ain't got enough heat in them. We have to cut the fans off under practice. That's the only thing I can think of, but maybe help you out there. Oh, okay. You know, and you know, I just think it's chattering because there ain't enough heat in the rotor, you know. So we'll just leave them off, and we'll still have air going in there to our hub pieces. That way we ain't got no to worry about there. Do that. Yeah, any more problems with the shifter? It ain't jumped out of gear anymore. When I go, there's a couple times when I come off the gas, it's almost like the whole, it's like the rear end housing moves front to rear, as if I have some trick bushing that allowed it to move from front to rear, and it kicked it out of gear because it was a big jolt. It does it every once in a while when I lift going into 3, the whole car jumps, like the rear end actually shakes forward to back. And outside, come on. The middle. 29 behind. Go, you're clear. Tell NASCAR to watch him. Come get you some of this.
Follow the drama with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile.
That's the way we get it done, boys.
Live team chatter, live radio broadcasts, and real-time stats. Available on the new Samsung Instinct only from Sprint and only on the Now Network. Text NASCAR to 7777 or visit sprint.com/speed.
Awesome job, boys.
Cobalt tools are so comfortable, you just don't want to quit working.
Try it now. Jimmy, get in the car.
Cobalt, the next generation of tough tools. Available exclusively at Lowe's.
Pipe wrench. Hey, Jimmy?
I'm a fan!
Cheer him all you want. If you're not here, he's not listening. The Bank of America 500, October 11th at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Get your tickets at lowesmotorspeedway.com.
I should have gone.
Yeah, the way we're going, though, we went 200 laps of sprints here. So, I mean, just make sure your brake fans and everything's off. Simple.
Communication there between Tony Uri Jr. and Dale Earnhardt Jr. talking about staying out on the racetrack.
Staying there. We'll just watch that 38 too, you know, or that 38 and that 70 in front of you. You know, if they turn down pit road, we might can do something in, but turn all your fans and everything off. Yeah, all my fans are off. I was thinking if they don't pit, that I should. If you were thinking, if they pit, I'm staying out.
Now what Dale Earnhardt Jr. was talking about, do the opposite of what everyone else does. If they pit, stay out on the racetrack. If they don't pit, he comes on to pit road.
Yeah, pit road is open right now, and not very many of the lead lap cars are coming down pit road. I don't think we've run long enough for the tires to make that matter, but Dale Jr.'s talking about making the adjustment.
20 right in front of you. 3 cars will race.
Some of the lap down cars may come onto pit road that are in front of us. Now we only have 3 cars in front of us that are a lap down.
Just be ready, guys. We're coming down pit road. We do 4.
Be the question coming into turn 2. Will the 3 cars in front of us come down pit road, or will they stay out? Stay with us in the lower left corner of the screen. You'll see everything that happens.
Stay out.
What your engine feels, you feel. And when it's running clean, you feel it. Which is why Pennzoil Platinum has active cleansing agents to clean out up to 46% of sludge in the first oil change. That's 3 times better than the leading conventional oil. Pennzoil Platinum Motor Oil. Our ultimate clean for your ultimate feeling. Not just oil, Pennzoil.
Buy a Pennzoil Platinum oil change at participating locations and get a free Kevin Harvick die cast.
Oh, could everyone please aim their remote at one of these slow images? Now pick a fast one. Excellent. You've now demonstrated for yourself the difference between DSL and Roadrunner High Speed Online. Add all these extra features over our advanced fiber network, and you'll see why Roadrunner zooms past DSL every time.
Call Time Warner Cable for special savings on Roadrunner High Speed Online. Don't delay. Call today. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Time to try ESPN MVP. Text trial to 7280 and manage your fantasy teams, watch live gamecasts, and get exclusive commentary as part of your trial. Only on VCast from Verizon Wireless.
Hey, Coach Billick, the silver ticket promotion is back. Drink cold, refreshing Coors Light, and you could win NFL tickets.
Okay, back at Bristol with our crew chief, Tony Jr. Tony Jr. right now, it's all about get back on that lead lap, get that lucky dog, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, track position so much, and the pace has been going so fast. They're lapping cars before we can get up there. But, you know, we'll just see. This is going to give us some good track position, get our car up there and see what we do with the leaders. But, you know, as long as they keep lapping that many cars, it's helping us out every time. But, you know, definitely got to get the lucky dog to make something happen.
Yeah, this time, the last time you restarted 7th in line. This time it's going to be 4th in line. So we're just inching our way up towards that front restart point.
Yeah, that's going to be help out big. So we just, you know, there's so much stuff happening. We just need to stay out of trouble.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
All right, pace cars in. All right, get ready. Crank it great. Still outside, still outside. Still outside the 20, got a hole behind the 20, clear high, clear high.
He's going to take that hole behind the 20, goes to the high side of the 28, see if he can get by Travis Waffle. Waffle not able to use the whole race racetrack, so he's able to get by him.
Still inside, it's your door, the 28 car. Still there, it's your bumper. Still there, it's your bumper. Still there, it's your bumper. Still there, you're pulling it. Still there, clear, all clear.
Able to clear the 28. Now he sets his sights on the 70. That was fourth position. He moves up to 22nd. Points as of now, Dale Earnhardt Jr. into third. Jimmy Johnson drops back to fourth in the point standings. The continued race for the chase. Boyer still on the outside looking in. David Reagan runs in the 12th spot as they run on the racetrack. 12th in points, that is. Be the final transfer spot into the chase. He has just an 18-point lead over 13. Junior getting by the 28. Now he's trying to get up to the 70. If he can make it by Tony Raines, who's driving at 70 this week. Two cars in front of us that are scored ahead of us that are a lap down, 38 and the 70. There are 19 cars on the lead lap. We are scored 22nd. In front of the field, it's Kyle Busch. Carl Edwards continues to run second. Third, the 24 of Jeff Gordon. He's got his hands full right now with the 11. Denny Hamlin tries to take that spot away. Tony Stewart back there in fifth. Just got into the 24. We have Jeff Gordon just in front of us now.
No pressure, clear by 5 to the 12.
The 70 shoots up the racetrack. Jeff Gordon tries to get by on the inside.
Inside there, all clear, all clear.
12 of Ryan Newman. He scored 6 in this race.
Looking inside again, the 12 car at your bumper. All clear, all clear. Inside the 12, inside. Still there by himself there.
Saw in the upper right corner that contact made between the 24 and the 20.
Still inside, just the 12 there. Just the 12 car at your door.
Junior's view of it. In the upper left corner of your screen. Again, racing that 74 position. That would be for 21st.
There you go, at your door, bumper clear, all clear.
And right now, we're hearing our teammate Jeff Gordon not happy at all.
There you go, go get that 38.
If we get the 38, we would be the highest scored non-lead lap car. That would make us eligible for that lucky dog. Problem right now is that 38 has got a pretty good distance between us and them.
Yeah, right now we only have our teammate Jeff Gordon in between us and the 38. He's on a mission right now to try to get back up to that 20 car.
Jeff Gordon not happy at all with what took place between he and Tony Stewart. Closing in on the halfway point of the Sharpie 500. 500 laps. We have completed 240 now. We've been faster than Gilliland. You see the comparisons. Last 3 laps, Junior quicker. Again, we have our teammate Jeff Gordon in between us and that 38. Jeff Gordon has given feedback to Steve Letarte. He's having a hard time getting the car to turn. Ideal situation would be a caution.
So clear by 1 over the 12 on the bottom on both ends.
If we're not going to be able to catch that 38, a quick caution would give the 38 to Aaron's lucky dog. That would move us up into the highest scored non-lead lap car.
Inside there, inside the 12 by himself. 29.4 back behind him, and the 75 back behind him, racing the 70.
Don't want to give up any position to that 70. Damage to the right front of Clint Boyer's car. That happened when he was involved in the most recent accident on lap 216. That was the 3rd caution of the night.
Rick, we've got a little bit of a problem in that Bill Elliott, who is the last car in the lead lap, is not all that far in front of our leader, Kyle Busch, right now. So I'm watching here in our broadcast position. Bill Elliott's now just going by me. I feel like Kyle Busch is not but about 2 or 3 seconds behind Bill Elliott to put him a lap down.
Yeah, and if we're not going to be able to get to the 38, an earlier caution right now would help us, because that 38 would get the free pass. We would then restart potentially right next to the race leader. We would be the highest.
Inside, clear behind him, clear by 10 to the 8.
Highest scored non-lead lap car. So right now, Bill Elliott losing ground to the 18. If that happens, we lose another spot as far as getting that lucky dog.
Unanimously, they said,
free gasoline. Free gasoline.
Free gasoline every day.
How about $2,900 in free gasoline every day?
You know I like 29.
Shell is giving away $2,900 in free gasoline every day, plus thousands of other prizes. Just pick up a game card at a participating Shell station. Scratch off the gunk and go online for your chance to win.
Hurry in today for your game card while supplies last.
Dude, can you believe it? We're about to tuck into some World Championship barbecue. This is the place. It's the Jack Championship Barbecue at Fridays. They went down to Lynchburg, Tennessee to the greatest barbecue competition in the world. Grab the winning sauce and put it on some of their best dishes. And it starts at just $5.99. Where else would you want to be? Just keeps getting better. Give me more Fridays.
A race car driver feels 800 pounds of force at every turn. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy Focused Control. Amp yourself.
Sweet mother.
Race fans, now you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR. Customize a t-shirt or fleece any way you want it. Add your name, favorite driver's number, signature, and even sponsor logos. With a wide variety of drivers to choose from, you can make your gear unique to you. Shop now and have your customized gear delivered to your home before race day. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore. NASCAR.com, your home for everything NASCAR.
NASCAR.com, your home for everything NASCAR.
Welcome back to the Sharpie 500. We're riding along with Dale Earnhardt Jr. here on channel 796. What we hoped wouldn't happen has happened.
He's going to try to look outside here. Outside the 8 there. Big run here. The 96 and 4 back behind him. We're racing the 96.
21 of Bill Elliott has been lapped by.
All clear by 4.
That 18 of Kyle Busch. So now that puts 2 cars in front of us as far as potential lucky dog recipients.
We've got the 96 car of Kenny Schrader that has caught us, and that also is a battle for 1 lap down cars.
Battle for position, that 96 right on her back bumper. Ken Schrader tries to go by as you see him looking low. A lot of tempers flaring here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. The 24 and the 20 got into each other earlier. And Phil, I tell you what, that 24 of Jeff Gordon not happy at all with Tony Stewart.
Inside there at your door, the 96 car. Still there at your bumper.
Yeah, and I don't blame him at all, because it looked like Tony just went down in the center of the corner and almost turned right and made contact with Jeff.
Retaliation a possibility at a short track like Bristol Motor Speedway. Right now, Jeff Gordon scored in 5th, Tony Stewart 4th.
All clear, all clear.
Bill Jr. trying to stay in front of that 96, currently 21st. You see Schrader and Earnhardt's lap times. The comparison between those two, Schrader has been running a little bit faster lap times than Dale Earnhardt Jr. Probably a little fresher tires than Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, Kenny Schrader giving that 96 car a good ride. David Reagan just turned Juan Pablo Montoya sideways in the middle of the backstretch over here.
They're trying to hang on to that position on the racetrack. We were on pit road last.
Inside there, inside at your door. All clear, all clear.
Lap 20 or 203.
Still inside there on your tight.
With lap 216, the caution came out once again. We've completed 265 laps, 235 remaining. Trying to stay in front of that 96. He battles him.
Still inside 26 car. Be clear behind the 26. Clear by 12 to the 70.
26 has currently scored 9th on the racetrack. He's on the lead lap. The 70, who is running 23rd now, is behind us. Need to make sure to stay in front of him if at all possible. Right now there are 4 cars in front of us that are a lap down. Most recent one that's gone a lap down is the 44 of David Rudeman. Kyle Busch 1.3 seconds in front of Carl Edwards.
Yep.
Junior's talking about moving all over the racetrack.
He's running good over there around that top. If you want to just keep doing that, that's fine.
So the feedback from Tony Eury Jr.
I'm in a bad shape right here. I could use a little help. Hey, I'll give it to you. I think you look messed up top, man. I really do. You're doing awesome.
Reluctant to accept this reality, you keep dreaming about laying down tracks with MC Hammer. Everyone starts feeling your mad keytar skills. But something's not quite right, and you begin to wonder, what's that beeping noise? So you ask,
what's that beeping noise? Hold up. Whose beeper keep beeping and beeping?
Then you realize it's Monday.
Hammer, don't hurt him.
And you've got to go to work. But with Monday will soon come the glorious return of Monday Night Football on ESPN. So wake up, dog, because your Monday morning can't touch this.
Truckers told us to give them a heck of a truck. He told us not to pull any punches. So we gave them a big engine, big towing, big frame, and big brakes. What'd we get out of it? A big old pat on the back. The 2008 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, the Toyota Tundra. The truck that's changing it all.
I was pretty nervous, apprehensive.
It was tough to tell him I was joining the Army at first. I did research on my own, tried to get an idea about what the Army was going to be like. It's given me a whole bunch of confidence.
But no, I'm very proud of him.
He's just a stronger, more driven individual.
He can outrun me.
If your son or daughter wants to talk about joining the Army, listen, you made them strong. We'll make them Army strong. Find out more at GoArmy.com.
Every year, Pamplona has a running of the bulls. Here at Sports Center, we have a similar tradition. Is it fun? No. But is it important?
Welcome back. NASCAR 2008 from Bristol Motor Speedway. Dale Earnhardt Jr. holding on to 22nd. Behind him, the 70. In front of him, the 96. There are 4 cars in front of him that are a lap down. Again, right now, looking to get that lucky dog to be back on the lead lap. It all started on the start of this race. Dale Earnhardt Jr. went to the outside, passed a few cars at the initial drop of the green flag. You cannot do that, so he had to do a pass-through penalty. He lost a lap and has not been able to gain that back.
Still right with you there. The 2 is going to try to look outside here. Outside at your bumper there. Outside the 2 car. The 72 back behind him. Cautioned out, cautioned out. 1 outside. Watch your mirror. The 70's coming there. Stay high when you get to 3. Stay high when you get to 3. You're all clear except for the 2 there.
All right, it's shattered, all 4 tires, real bad, and real tight at the start. You need to cut in between somewhere. I don't really know. The car was way too loose at the first, the run before this. Now we're too tight, so more adjustments. In full. Chatter, tires everywhere, just chatter like fucking, the tires feel like concrete, old concrete.
Are we talking about a Flintstone car here, Phil Parsons, concrete on concrete?
Well, not necessarily, but when he's talking about chattering, it just doesn't have the grip. The tires are physically chattering across the racetrack, and that's what Dale Jr. is talking about. Just a lack of grip, and it sounds like both ends of the
road's still
race car.
closed right here. Still closed.
It's the 22 of Dave Blaney that brought out the caution. Hit the inside wall fairly hard with the front of that race car. Again, Dave Blaney pits just in front of us, so if that's the end of the day for Dave Blaney, that would give us an opening in front of our race car. I would expect we'd have to come onto pit road now. We didn't come the last time the caution came out at lap 216. This one comes out at 280. So well over halfway through a fuel run. You see Dave Blaney waiting, see if someone's going to come by, maybe wave to them as they go by. You normally see someone giving words of encouragement.
Yeah, you might call it that, yeah.
It looks as though he's going to go into the ambulance. So difficult night for Dave Blaney as far as the end of his night at Bristol Motor Speedway. We'll be right back with more here on Hotpass.
We took a poll and asked what Americans want, and unanimously they said,
free gasoline. Free gasoline.
Free gasoline every day.
How about $2,900 in free gasoline every day?
You know I like 29.
Shell is giving away $2,900 in free gasoline every day, plus thousands of other prizes. Just pick up a game card at a participating Shell station. Scratch off the gunk and go online for your chance to win.
Hurry in today for your game card while supplies last.
Introducing the fastest accelerating, most agile side-by-side in the world. The Red Hot Ranger Razor. The wait is over. Razor sharp performance. See it up close at your local Polaris Ranger dealer. Now get as low as 2.99% financing during the Power Play sales event.
Series championship game, Hawaii versus Mexico, tomorrow at 3:30 on ABC.
And Jimmy Johnson becomes the champion for the
the second year in a row.
Forget what came before it. It's now just 12 men vying for the one victory you'll remember. It's the 2008 chase for the Sprint Cup, and it all starts here. Good seats are still available for the first race of the chase, the Sylvania 300, Sunday, September 14th, but they're going fast. New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Get your tickets now.
Welcome back. Darian Grubb and Tom Stewart, engineers on the 88 Camp Energy National Guard Chevrolet. On top of the pit box, you see in the upper right corner, they're taking the 22 off of the racetrack behind the wall. And the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. scored 21st on the racetrack. Looks as though that Dave Blaney was avoiding the 0-1 of Regan Smith, who was coming down the racetrack. That got him into the inside wall. Extensive damage to the front end. The lap leaders, 231 laps led by Kyle Busch. Unbelievable season that this young man is having in 2008.
Pit road is still closed right now, I'm sure because of the positioning of the 22 of Dave Blaney. But Tony Jr. is definitely going to put 4 tires on this Mountain Dew Chevy and adjusted. You know, they were talking about the air pressure on the last caution, decided not to pit to keep the track position, but we've run long enough now. I'm sure he's going to bring Dale Jr. down pit road and put 4 tires on it and make those air pressure adjustments that they were talking about.
Bill, is that what you do to try to get the chatter out of all 4 tires? Is it an air pressure situation?
Well, I think that's the thing that Tony Jr. was looking at. The car was not as fast on the second run as it was the very first run of the race. And Tony Jr. said it came in with less air pressure buildup than it did on the first run, with no changes on the previous caution and pit stop. So I think Tony Jr. is going to try to put more air in the tires and see if maybe that might help that situation.
But he also asked to make sure the brake fans were turned off so that more heat would build up and obviously a little more air pressure from the heat. Still running 21st. This is the 4th caution of the night. You see a little damage to the right front of that 07 of Clint Boyer. And Clint Boyer 13th in the championship point standings. On the outside looking out, looking in. Lead lap cars will come on to pit road. Turn number 2. We're hearing the 22 of Dave Blaney has been checked out and released from the infield care center. Speeding up to get up behind the pace car. The lead lap cars have made their way onto pit road. Right on the back bumper of that 96 of Ken Schrader.
It looked like Paul Menard, the 15 car, was our lucky dog.
Paul Menard will grab a lap back. He will be scored 16th. Tail into the lead lap.
Steven 20. Tempo 4100 at the line here. Tempo. 96 are going to keep on going on the same pit road as you there. 4100 at the line there.
Slowed down, checked up, a little contact, not bad.
Behind the 96.
As you said,
we away right here, bud. Come on right here. Come on. 2, 3, right forward.
We will have an opening leaving because of Dave Blaney's misfortune.
So the junior got caught up counting the wrong direction.
Go, 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 go to the wall.
Great stop.
4100, 4100, 4100 there. You go, 1 inside and 78 there. 1 inside.
13.5 seconds for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and that 88 team. He's going to try to get by the 78 on pit road. He's got to be 4100 in second gear. That's 30 miles an hour.
45 there, 4100 here. Just 1 inside. Just 1 inside there. 1 inside there.
one inside. All the way to the line down here. Don't speed. 4100 here to the line. All clear. Good job, guys. I'm trying not to.
You heard him say, I'm trying not to speed.
Good job, guys.
As long as he stays 4100 on the tachometer, that is what they have determined.
Safety truck down low here. Go high.
Is just underneath pit road speed. And so if someone goes a little bit slower than he does on pit road, he can go by him.
Yeah, that's right. You can actually come off pit road side by side. You cannot come down pit road side by side as you're entering, but you can leave side by side.
Damn, TJ or Tony Jr.
N4, I'm looking right now.
So right now, scored on the scoring monitor, we're 17, and we are close to the lucky dog. We'll be right back.
Hey, Mary's phone. Mary doesn't have AT&T, which means we've got no bars here in this podunk little town we just moved to. So thanks for the call about how Michael Phelps is right down the street, signing autographs, taking pictures, telling hilarious stories about how much he loves Chinese food. Yeah, we're not gonna get that message. One day we'll look back at this and laugh. Or cry!
For the best coverage, switch to AT&T. More bars in more places.
Since you guys taught me to drive, I'm gonna teach you to wrestle. This is a body slam. Not bad. These guys are phenomenal.
Start every day with Gillette Fusion Power Phenom. With Gillette's most comfortable shave, you'll feel phenomenal.
No, man!
Gillette Fusion Power Phenom, the only razor used by the Gillette Young Guns.
For even more comfort, use Gillette Fusion Hydrogel. Comfortable?
Dude, can you believe it? We're about to tuck into some World Championship barbecue. This is the place. It's the Jack Championship Barbecue at Fridays. They went down to Lynchburg, Tennessee, to the greatest barbecue competition in the world. Grabbed the winning sauce and put it on some of their best dishes. And it starts at just $5.99. Where else would you want to be? Just keeps getting better. Give me more Fridays.
Welcome back.
So just one outside the 24. Still outside there. Still outside, all clear. All clear. 11's going to look outside there. Outside the 11.
Running 17. When we restarted.
83, one back behind you. All clear behind the 11. All clear behind the 11.
We're the highest scored non-lead lap car. Under caution. While we were at commercial break, you were able to see Dale Jr. move past the 66 and past the 83.
No pressure, clear by 5. No pressure, clear by 5.
Now, both of those cars could have restarted in front of Dale Jr. Both of them are not on the lead lap. The 83 is 2 laps down. The 66 is 3 laps down. TJ Majors went to their spotter, said, guys, can you give us a break? Will you let us by? We're 1 lap down. Could we have the first starting spot? They agreed, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. started in front of the 83 and the 66 on the restart. So a great situation for Dale Jr. to get the lucky dog.
Now we need that caution flag, Rick.
The caution flag comes out. Dale Jr., the highest scored non-lead lap car. He would get the lucky dog and be back on that lead lap. Front, it's Kyle Busch continuing to lead from Bristol Motor Speedway. Carl Edwards runs second, Jeff Ford in third, Denny Hamlin fourth. Kevin Harvick is fifth. Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, Eric Almirola. And the 07 of Clint Boyer, 8th and 9th. And then 6 of Jamie McMurray is 10.
Yeah, right now Dale Jr. wants to run as hard as he can. He knows that he doesn't want to mess up the guys right now running on the lead lap, but he wants to stay in contact with our leader and wants to make sure that he gets close enough to him that when Kyle Busch starts lapping cars, he can get by those cars quickly as well.
Do another long run like we've seen already tonight. We've gone almost back-to-back 100-lap runs to start this race. If we do another long run, that will put Kyle Busch in a perfect position to continue to lap cars on the racetrack.
Got a great cushion right now over the cars that are 1 lap down, so as long as we can keep Kyle from lapping cars, we'll be in good shape.
Saw Dale Jr. move up the racetrack.
All clear by 3 to the 20, clear by 10 to the 83.
Gave that 29 position to go up there and race. Again, these are lead lap cars that we're running with right now.
Inside the 20, they hold behind him. All clear, all clear.
I think this is where Dale Jr. will settle in right there. Again, he didn't want to screw up the guys that were running on the lead lap. So he lets Tony go. Now he's got a cushion back to that 83 car that's a couple laps down.
Tony Stewart running 7th. Running 8th is the 8 of Eric Almirola. Back a little over a second behind Tony Stewart.
Speed blowers on if you can think about it. They're on. It's tight, this of it, don't turn. Very good for me.
Talking about that temperature in the tires.
It'll hook up off pretty good. It's tight, 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 right there. Bounce, push, 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 loose.
You notice when he's talking about loose, his voice goes up an octave.
Yeah. Tight, 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 loose is what we heard Dale Jr. just say. Tight through the center, and then when he gets in the gas, it's loose. So that obviously not an ideal situation for Junior. He'd like to be able to get full throttle into that gas.
Rick, I really think there's probably debris all over the racetrack, don't you?
It looks to me like debris everywhere. I mean, I'm seeing water bottles on the track. There's probably some sheet metal or something on that racetrack that would cause NASCAR to throw a caution. Obviously, we're saying this in tongue-in-cheek a little bit. We would love to see a caution right now. The next car that Kyle Busch could put a lap down is about 5 seconds in front of him. So Dale Jr. continuing to clip laps off. He's running 17th. He's the highest scored non-lead lap car.
This is America, and you have the freedom to cheer.
Number 9!
Idolize.
Dale Jr. Mr. Jeff Gordon.
Celebrate.
Papa Montoya!
Maybe even get carried away.
Martin Truex Jr. He's the man.
Only Bank of America gives you the freedom to bank with the same kind of passion. With NASCAR banking, your check card, your credit card, your driver. Want to get in on the action? You can with Bank of America. Bank of Opportunity.
The best stuff ever.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
At Radio Shack, a helpful associate suggested a wireless network to stop my family from fighting over the computer. New laptops, plus a printer and router, create a sharing spirit, which emanates from our home, making it a place where all walks of life come together in harmony. And it all began with the help I got at Radio Shack.
Now that's doing stuff.
I'm here with Casey Kane to introduce the Allstate Safe Driving Bonus Check.
Just drive safe for 6 months?
And Allstate will send a check right to your mailbox.
Because the best drivers in the world deserve... Wow. Like I said, accident forgiveness, part of Your Choice Auto, only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Great, just one more. I'm super sorry about your commercial.
Race fans, log on to NASCAR.com and see how you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR.
The Indy.
Well, it's Saturday night, but it's not really in the park. Chicago will be singing. But it is Saturday night under the lights at Bristol Motor Speedway. Earnhardt Jr. runs 17th. Kyle Busch continuing to add to his laps led. He will get an extra 5 bonus points for the most laps led because now no one can catch him in that category.
That 15 car, Paul Menard, is just a couple, 3 car lengths in front of Kyle Busch, so I think we really need a caution flag quick.
Kyle Busch is able to get by Paul Menard. That would put him a lap down. As soon as he does that, we are not the highest score lead lap car.
Go 7-3 back. He's got the 83-3 behind him. Inside there. All clear, all clear. He's clear by 4 behind him.
07 Clint Boyer is 8th. A big run running that high line.
Inside there, inside, be clear behind him, all clear.
It's down behind that 07 right on his back bumper. There you see where Kyle Busch is running. We've got a half a lap lead on him. The problem is the 15 of Paul Menard doesn't have a half a lap lead.
The 15 of Paul Menard is actually side by side with Kyle Busch right now.
Inside the 8 car, inside the 8. Still there, still there. Still inside the 8. He's got the 83, 1 back with you.
Eric Almirola, 9th. Lead lap.
Inside there, the 83, clear.
Kyle Busch not only puts the 15 a lap down, but now he is able to get by the 0-1.
Outside of your bumper.
Well, not quite yet. 0-1 of Regan Smith, also on the lead lap at the tail end.
Your door there, still there. Still there, the 83, clear behind him. No pressure from behind now, no pressure from behind.
Long green flag runs, killing Dale Earnhardt Jr. tonight. Been 4 cautions, 169 laps to go. Kyle Busch has a second lead over Carl Edwards. Jeff Gordon runs 3rd. Denny Hamlin 4th. Kevin Harvick 5th. Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, Clint Boyer, Eric Almirola, and David Reagan are your top 10. That 83 got biased, but he scored 2 laps down to Carl Edwards, or Kyle Busch, excuse me, leading this race.
Rick, we got a report that Kyle Busch radioed in and said he was a little bit too loose to start this last run. Wants to tighten up a little bit, but not too much because he doesn't want to let these other guys run him down. And right now his car is going pretty well. He's got over a 2-second lead on Carl Edwards, and he's in heavy traffic. So looks like Kyle Busch has it going his way right now.
Yeah, it'd be hard if I was Kyle Busch's crew chief to change anything on that race car. He does want it tightened up a bit, but Boy, Kyle Busch is good at driving a loose race car. Tries to get by Ken Schrader. Ken Schrader is a lap down in the 96. That will put him 2 laps down.
Remember when that last caution flag came out, Ken Schrader was ahead of us. The Mountain Dew guys put a great pit stop on him, got Dale Jr. out to be the first car 1 lap down. Now Kenny Schrader's getting lapped for the 2nd time.
Very quiet still on the radio. One has been put a lap down. Regan Smith now running 15.
For this thing. Outside there, still up there, the 55 by himself. Still clear by 5 in your mirror. There's the 55 there, at your door. Still there at your bumper. Clear, all clear.
55, 6 laps down. 17 of Matt Kenseth on the lead lap, running 14th. But he's 4 seconds in front of Kyle Busch, so he would be the next car that could be put a lap down by that 18.
Caution's out for debris. You're clear by 5 to the 6 there. All clear.
Somebody finally saw the debris that we had seen when we were only lap down in the lead car as far as laps down. Could have got the lucky dog, not this time. It looks like it'll go to the 0-1.
What can I do for you there? It's just real tight. Just told you about it earlier. Okay, just make sure it stays the same. You can cut the clip off if somebody wants you to.
I don't think we can do that on a pit stop, Rick.
I've got 150 laps to go. I'm trying to be cool. Trying to get through this without showing my. Make up a little bit more ground. I don't know what spot we're in. No, you're doing good. You're in 17th. We're the 3rd car, 1 lap down. No one has got his lap back, so we should be coming. We're 2nd right now on lap down cars, and we're ain't got like 5 cars on our lap that we're racing. So, okay. Here we go. Let's have a good one, guys. We got to beat that 21, I think, and maybe somebody else up there. Yeah, 21's 2 laps down. We're racing at 15 and at 42. Right there, 83 car in front of you. He's going to keep on going down pit road there.
This should get us in our pit window. If this race were to go green, Rick, we should be able to make it pretty close here for the rest of the day.
All right, 4,100. 4,100 right here. And coming Ash Tunney Jr. behind the 1 and 83. 45 away right there, buddy. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Go hard to the wall. Hard all the way into
another great stop.
Here. One inside there. Inside,
Dale Jr.
inside,
tries to get out in front of the 15.
I never said we were exclusive.
New cheesy bacon tender crisp. Chicken so good you'll cheat on beef. Only at BK.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is getting 4 new paint schemes from Amp Energy. The new Dale Jr. limited edition cans. Get them now. They're going fast.
So Juicy Fruit wants to promote their new Slim Pack. Don't look at me. I'm not your puppet. Put it in there. Listen, come on. No one tells Juan Pablo Montoya how to race, and no one tells him what to say.
Don't sell out, Juan Pablo.
Go ahead, put your name on the hood. But I'm in the driver's seat.
The new Juicy Fruit Slim Pack from Juicy Fruit.
You've done your research.
We went on cars.com, we compared models side by side, and I didn't have to resort to plan B.
Oh, what's plan B?
I was gonna have you eat these brownies, which I mixed with a horse laxative.
Excuse me.
My husband kind of has a sweet tooth.
How much does he have in common with NASCAR crews and their drivers? Oh, about 5 quarts. More NASCAR Sprint Cup crew chiefs use Valvoline in their race cars and their own cars.
Kyle Busch currently leading the Pennzoil Platinum at Bristol, Tennessee. Pace car pulls away. Let's listen in as we go full throttle.
Ready. Green, green, green. Here, clear. Outside.
Welcome back. Restart just taking place here at Bristol.
Outside the 20. Outside. Have an 8 going with him there. 8 outside at your bumper. Still outside at your door there. Still outside the 8. Still outside the 8 there. Still there. Still there. Got the 6 trying to go with him. Still outside there. Still outside there. Clear, clear. The 6 half back. Outside the 6. Outside. Still outside there. Still there the 6. Trying to tell. Clear, all clear. Looking outside here. Outside the 16. Got the 38 trying to go with him. Racing the 38. Still outside at your door. Still there. Still outside. Still outside the 16. Still there at your door. Still there at your bumper. Still there, 16 car. Still there. Outside there. Outside the 16 car. Still there. Still there, still outside there. Still there, he's in the 38, about 1 behind him there. At your bumper, Still outside at your bumper there. Still there, still at your bumper there. Clear, all clear.
Racing that 43 for position. The 15 and the 43 are in front of us, scored a lap down.
There you go, inside at your door. Still there. Still inside at your bumper. Still inside there, the 43 bumper. All clear, all clear.
So up to 17. Now, the 15 of Paul. Paul Menard 1 lap down in front of us, runs 16. And Paul Menard would receive the Aaron's lucky dog if the caution were to come out right now.
Yeah, Paul's a good bit ahead of us right now. He got a pretty good restart, so he's several cars ahead of us at this moment.
Carl Edwards tries to go by Kyle Busch, upper right corner of your screen. That is for the lead. Kyle Busch runs the bottom of the racetrack. Carl Edwards not able to get by him.
That pretty much epitomizes the 2008 season with Kyle Busch and Carl Edwards fighting for first.
Yeah, last 3 weeks, Phil, those two guys have been 1 and 2, battling for the win.
That was a good change. We need some more. That was a good one. 10 more.
Junior giving the feedback to Tony Uri Jr. Good change. And the bright fluorescent yellow car or green, whatever you want to call it, is up there about 6 cars in front of us. That's Paul Menard. He is running 16th. He is the highest scored lap down car, so he would receive the Aaron's lucky dog if a caution were to come out. Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to catch that 15, trying to get in front of that car in case a caution would come out. 137 laps remaining from Bristol Motor Speedway. Kyle Busch continuing to lead. Carl Edwards runs second. Jeff Gordon third.
Still clear by 3. Caution's out. Caution's out. Watch it. Clear by 2. Debris down low in the middle of the track.
Okay, Paul Menard.
Got it there. We're the second caution.
Paul Menard will get the lucky dog. That will move us up to the front. I gotta believe Tony Jr. is going to leave him out.
There you see the communication. Tom Stewart, Tony Eury Jr. talking just a bit, as this will be a big decision. Leave him on the racetrack.
I like this car I got now. Okay, we'll just keep heading that direction, bud. I mean, I honestly think we need to stay out here. We're going to be number 1. Yeah, I'm staying out, bud. No problem.
There you have it. He'll stay on the racetrack. Highest scored non-lead lap car.
In the Guard, you become a soldier. What does it mean to be a soldier? It's being a part of a noble tradition of a service extending back almost 400 years. It means you become a member of the best trained, best equipped, and most respected military force in history. It means you'll make a difference. Now it's your turn to serve. Call or visit 1-800-GO-GUARD.com today.
Did you know every Sunday a football fan goes without watching their favorite player?
According to a recent study by DirecTV, over 50 million fans live away from their team.
It's a condition known as displaced fan syndrome, or DFS.
I first contracted DFS when Peyton moved to Indianapolis, then again when Eli went to New York.
Thankfully, DirecTV has a cure.
Never miss a moment of your favorite team. NFL Sunday Ticket only from DirecTV. Every game, every Sunday.
Help fight DFS.
Make the call.
And when it's running clean, you feel it. Which is why we developed full synthetic Pennzoil Platinum with active cleansing agents to clean out up to 46% of sludge in the first oil change. That's 3 times better than the leading conventional oil. Pennzoil Platinum Motor Oil. Our ultimate clean for your ultimate feeling. Not just oil, Pennzoil.
I'm Matt Weiner with the Sports Center right now. Chargers Pro Bowl linebacker Sean Merriman says he has 2 torn ligaments in his left knee and could suffer a career-ending injury if he plays without first having surgery. He'll seek more medical opinions before he makes his decision. And a scare for the Giants tonight, defensive end Osi Umenyiora.
Welcome back. Dale Earnhardt Jr. runs 17th, 1 lap down to our race leader, Kyle Busch. We're in 1 to go when they get to the start-finish line. That means Dale Earnhardt Jr. will move his way up.
You 1 to go here. Start your double up in turn 3 there.
He'll move up to the inside of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch saying, you got to tighten me up a bit. And they were talking about a pretty drastic change, well, in terms of the COT car now, to try to tighten that car up, which is very amazing, as good as Kyle Busch has been all race long.
It looked like he's a little bit loose on the very start because Carl was able to race with him for a few laps, and then once Carl wasn't able to make the pass, then Carl pulled away a little bit. So I guess Kyle's just a little bit too loose on the initial start, but this is a huge restart for us here if we can stay in front of that 43 car of Bobby Labonte and somehow catch us a caution flag, get back in this thing.
The field goes down the backstretch. Getting ready to restart this race. Kyle Busch again continuing to lead.
All right, coming to the green. These cars in. Get ready. Ready. Lined up outside there. Still outside. Still outside. Outside at your door. Still there. The 99. Got a hole behind him. Outside. 24 3 back. All clear behind the 99. Clear by 2. Clear by 2. No pressure.
Go Jr. running 17th, a lap down to Kyle Busch. Carl Edwards looking to the high side on this restart with just 130 laps to go. against the best cars tonight. Those two have battled for the lead, and they're going to do it again. Here comes Carl Edwards looking to the outside.
We need some more of that debris somewhere on the racetrack here.
Another caution would put Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the lead lap. Or if he could pass Kyle Busch, he would also get his spot.
You know, also in a perfect world, we want to get it back as soon as we can, so we have enough time to make away from the, from the back of the pack.
Last two cautions have been for debris on the racetrack.
No pressure at all.
Again, you see green for Busch and Edwards as far as locked into the chase. Yellow for Gordon, Hamlin, Harvick, Stewart. They're in the top 12, not locked in as of yet. Biffle and Boyer bouncing back and forth in position on the track, and you also see Clint Boyer currently yellow. That means he has made it up into the top 12 in points. David Reagan is on the outside looking in right now in that point situation.
If Dale Jr. leaves here 323 points ahead of the 13th place car, that means all he has to do is start these last two races, and he will be in the chase for the next for the Sprint Cup.
Dale Jr. running 17th. He's a lap down. His teammate just behind him, the 24 of Jeff Gordon. He's running 3rd. Denny Hamlin 4th. Kevin Harvick 5th. Kyle Busch now beginning to put some distance again between himself and second place Carl Edwards. Look at this replay just moments ago. Upper left corner of your screen, we talk about loose.
Big time loose getting in the corner there. Dale Jr. right now is driving this thing for all it's worth. Stay up in position here, stay close proximity to the leaders. In case that caution flag were to come out, or if the leaders start catching cars, he can be up there with them, then he can catch them as well and get in front of those cars that Kyle Busch puts a lap down.
Right now it's a long ways.
Inside the 11, got 28-2 behind him. 28 time to look inside there. All clear, all clear.
Long ways between Kyle Busch and the car scored 16th, which is Paul Menard.
Inside there. Looking inside, got the 28, got the 29-2 behind him, not racing either one of them, still inside there, still there, it's your bump, there. Still inside, still there, all clear, 29, one back, inside, clear by 5 behind the 29 to the 83, not racing either one of them.
TJ Majors doing a great job giving Dale Jr. all the information.
The loose end, tight here, loose here. In both.
There's the feedback, Tony Eury Jr.
Loose end is the problem right now, but it's.
Rick, when Dale Jr. is saying it's loose here and it's tight here.
There. Outside, big hole behind him, clear by 12 to the 12 car.
He literally means it's loose that very instant, or tight that very instant on the racetrack.
When he he knows that Tony Eury Jr. is watching. What he can't see with his eyes on the racetrack, he can see from his television monitor, which is just in front of him. He is watching NASCAR Hotpass along with us. You'll be seeing more of Dale Jr. right after this.
Bring your favorite team home with Glidden Team Colors paint. The true colors of true fans. Team Colors paint, exclusively from Glidden and only at the Home Depot.
The Border Patrol.
Delta units, 1925, Fort 2.
One hit. Check and advise.
10-4, 10-13. So we have a positive entry. Vehicle headed north at Miller's Crossing.
No mission more important, more challenging, or more rewarding. The Border Patrol. We protect America. Are you up to the challenge?
Ahead on SportsCenter, it's Eli versus Favre in New York, but which Giant had to be helped off the field? Our game day guys on the SEC team that could surprise, plus Kobe on how the U.S. will bring home gold tonight. It's SportsCenter after the race.
Position. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the car behind him for position is the 42.
D8 inside there, inside D8, by himself there at your door, still there, all clear.
96 is 2 laps
inside
down.
There by himself, still there, all clear.
We've only got about 10 to 15 more laps.
Inside by himself there. Got the 96 two back behind him. Not racing either one of them still. Not racing either one of them. Still inside. Still inside. Got the 96 no more to run. All clear.
10 to 15 more laps before Kyle Busch.
The 96. Got the 24 behind him. All clear. Clear by 3.
Kyle Busch is going to catch.
Next car for positions. The 42 car is still about a half straightaway back there. Inside the 20. Got a hole behind him. Inside the 20. Hole behind him. Go. Clear by 8 to the 07.
That 15 of Paul Menard. About 3 seconds separate Kyle Busch and Paul Menard on the racetrack.
There's about a dozen cars in that 3 seconds too. Heavy traffic right now in front of our leader, Kyle Busch.
Inside the 07, clear behind him, clear by 7 to the 6. He's got the 42, 3 behind him, racing the 42.
It's kind of a subtle hint right there. The 42 is coming. Talked about a loose in, loose off condition. this race car. David Reagan scored 10th, just behind us in the number 6. Kyle Busch has a second and a half over Carl Edwards. Jeff Gordon runs 3rd. Denny Hamlin 4th. Kevin Harvick 5th. Inside of 90 laps remaining. This 500 lap race.
Been inside there, inside at your door there. 6 cars clear by 5 to the 42. Still at your bumper there. Still at your bumper. In the middle here. Clear low. 42's going to the run. On high. 1 outside. 1 outside. All clear. All clear.
Can't let that 42 pass us. We're still in the position for the lucky dog. We heard the black flag came out for the 7, but we got almost stuck up behind. Robbie Gordon too slow on the racetrack. Oh, Matt Kenseth up into the 42, pushes him up the racetrack.
Clear by 10 to the 7. Control that bottom. Trouble with it. Keep thinking you're doing awesome here. Be all right.
You know, Rick, another great run for that 8 car of Eric Almirola. He got his first career top 10 here last time we raced here, and he's running 7th right now when Dale Jr.'s old car doing a nice job.
Old man Tony Gibson calling the shots on that race car. Junior staying with that 6. Kyle Busch going to stay in front of that 38 as he continues to go by cars and puts the 38 2 laps down. Carl Edwards runs 2nd. He's a 2.5 seconds behind the 18.
We've got a few more laps here before Kyle Busch catches that 15 car. Right now the 15 car is about a half a straight away. Ahead of our leader, Kyle Busch. 3 or 4 cars in between them. So we have a few more laps, but not many to be in position for that lucky dog.
The laps continue to count down. The cautions have not fallen at the right times for Dale Earnhardt Jr. 6 cautions this evening. Bill, I believe that's the way you're supposed to bring out a caution, is when you talk about not having a lot of cautions. Normally they happen.
Yeah, if I had a for sure formula, I would use it right now.
Most laps led by a race winner, Cale Yarborough, start to finish, all 500. Kyle Busch has been dominant tonight.
He's right there behind that 15 of Paul Menard. We need a caution really, really quick.
Kyle Busch gets by the 15 of Paul Menard. That will take the lucky dog position away from Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's not what we want. You see the pass being made in the upper right.
Race car driver feels 800 pounds of force at every turn. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy focused control. Amp yourself.
Sweet mother.
Hi, I'm Amy Tea Garden, and you're just 6 weeks away from the season premiere of Friday Night Lights, coming October 1st to the 101 Network, only on DirecTV.
Watch 21 on pay-per-view, and then test your knowledge on the 21 trivia game. Free at Game Lounge, Channel 110.
Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic. Our ultimate clean, your ultimate feeling.
A great team.
Now the NASCAR Foundation needs help from its greatest team member, you.
On September 11th, we're inviting all race fans to the track to support the NASCAR Foundation's annual Blood and Marrow Drive.
Help us earn the greatest victory of all.
Saving a life.
For more information, visit nascar.com/foundation.
Before you go back to school, make sure you see the scariest product placement movie of the summer. Instinct, only from Sprint. Featuring lightning-fast internet, starring killer texting, and with special guest voice-cued GPS navigation.
Find 125 Lake Drive.
Turn right 2 miles.
Going back to school? Get the new Samsung Instinct, now playing for just $129.99, only on the Now Network. See you in class.
Play ESPN Fantasy Football, all for free at ESPN.com.
Clear by 1.
Welcome back.
Still clear by 1 there. Still clear by 1. Looking outside. All clear. Outside the 17 by himself. Clear by 7 behind him to the 26.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. has done his part. He stayed in front of the 42. Kyle Busch has not done his part. He did not stay behind the 15 or the 2.
Yeah, well, the flag man either. He hasn't done his job. He hasn't thrown the caution enough.
Inside there. Inside. 26 by himself. Clear by 7 behind him to the 16. All clear.
26 running 12th. The 16 is 13th. Kyle Busch winning the truck race earlier this week on Wednesday night, making it his 17th NASCAR win of the 2008 season. He has 8 Sprint Cup wins, 6 nationwide wins, 3 Truck Series wins. Has locked himself into the chase for the Sprint Cup. Already 80 bonus points when the chase begins in Loudon. Looking to make it 90 tonight.
Clear by 4 over the 84. He's running that middle groove. He just passed the 16 on the middle groove there. Still clear by 1.
Is 100 laps down.
Inside the 84. Still there. Still there. Still inside. All clear. Clear by 2 to the 16. Inside the 16 at your door. Still there at your bumper. Still there. Big hole behind him. Big hole behind him to the 70. Still there. All clear. We're racing the 70 back there. 12 back.
About the 16 is he is the last car on the lead lap.
Leader is 3 cars back there, just so you know, straight away. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Hey, boy, you do what you're doing, man. Roll that bottom. You're doing awesome. I've moved on.
Junior said, I've moved all over this racetrack, and I can't find a place that I need to be. It hasn't worked well at all this season.
The middle. Both people look. Middle.
That's Tony Jr.
You had your chance to give me.
Tony Jr. telling him run the middle. Dale Jr. third in the points. Different difficulties for the 48 of Jimmy Johnson, the 31 of Jeff Burton. And you see David Reagan 8 points behind 12th Clint Boyer. Casey Kane, a difficult night for the 9 team. They were out after only 215 laps.
Inside the 70 there. Enter door. Enter door. Still there by himself. He's clear by 7 to the 41. Still inside there.
Junior drops back to 18th now as that 70 was for position.
Clear by 1 over the 41, just about to the pin there. He's got newer tires. He's got the 18 10 behind him. Inside, 41 by himself. Inside, still there. He's an 18-4 back behind him on the bottom. Runs the bottom on both ends, all clear.
So race leader Kyle Busch looking to put Junior 2 laps down.
Inside, enter door, enter bumper, all clear.
Junior has been 1 lap down,
there,
almost from the start of this race.
There by himself, all clear. All clear by 10 to the 21.
You know, Rick, we last pitted on lap number 345. Tom Stewart told me our pit window was around 150 laps, so you know, fuel could become an issue for some people if this race continues to go green the rest of the way.
We're hearing NASCAR is looking on the backstretch for debris, a little bit late for us.
Inside, it's your bumper, the 21 car. Inside, clear by 10 behind him. All clear, all clear. Caution's out, caution's out, caution is out. Debris in 3 there.
Debris once again brings the caution out. Brings it out about 20 laps too late. Dale Jr. 2 laps down now.
Yeah, Kurt Busch looks like he's in line to get the lucky dog. Maybe even Regan Smith. Regan Smith could be actually in line to get the lucky dog.
Regan Smith, my monitors, scored 14th, but he was the highest non-lead lap car.
Yeah, the pack is going by our broadcast position here on pit road, and Regan Smith is the first car behind our leader Kyle Busch that is being shown 1 lap down.
Junior running 18th.
Clear will be open this time. We'll pit second time.
Gets the free pass. Leader Kyle Busch probably making his final pit stop of the night as he heads onto pit road. Carl Edwards will follow him. Denny Hamlin, Jeff Gordon. Yep, go ahead.
There are 8 cars right now being shown 2 laps down, so all the way from 18th back to 24th, actually 17th back to 24th are 2 laps down. So that's who we will be racing.
Inside of 46 laps, we have a window of 18th through 24th.
All right, 4,100 at the line.
Dale Jr. will bring that Amp Energy Chevrolet onto pit road now.
4 tires here, guys. 21's going to keep on going, coming in behind the 21. 5, 4, 3. There, whoa. 4,100.
All the way through 3 and 4. And back down the front stretch on pit road.
40 to 100, still all clear. 42 is inside there. That's your bumper there. That's your door. There you go. All clear behind the 8.
At 42 will be for position. If we're behind the 38, that also is for position. We dropped to 19th. Potentially scored 18th on the GPS. Take a look back at what has happened.
Checking up funny up here. Checking up funny. 2 inside, 2 inside, 2 inside. Still 2 inside, just 1 inside. Checking up on the bottom. Stay high there. Stay high there.
That was the start of the race. We had to make our way.
We got to get low here.
Onto pit road.
It's 4,100. When you get to the end of pit road, go wide open. Blend off of 4. 10-4, 10-4. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Just be smart here. All right. Nope. Your door there. Good job. Still inside.
We were never able to overcome that lap
Still there.
down.
Still there.
Close call there.
Clear high.
Clinton Boyer. 216, another close call. Big accident. They had to stop.
Go low, come on. Stay low, go low, go low. Come on, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging. All clear. All clear. Damn good job. Good job, DJ.
Dale Jr. let
Look
good
up
job.
pretty good. It's tight, tight, tight. Right through here. Bounce, push, 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 push. Loose.
Obviously very loose
away
there.
right there, buddy. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa, 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 whoa.
13.5-second pit stop, best one of the evening. The Wall boys kept Dale Jr. in position to get that Aaron's lucky dog.
Go hard to the wall.
Just never fell.
Hard all the way to the pit wall here. One
Dale
inside
Earnhardt
there,
Jr.'s
inside,
favorite.
inside, 4,100 there, inside 83.
And so that is how we have come to lap 458. With only 43 laps remaining.
All right, 42 to go when you get the green.
Pace car off the racetrack. Dale Jr. runs
Pace car is
18th.
All right, get ready. Get ready, go, go, go. Still outside there, still outside. 24 is outside. Outside at your door. 42 is right with you. Still outside at your door there. 42 is trying to go with him. Still outside. Outside at your door. At your bumper there. Still outside to 42. Still there at your bumper. Still there. Still there. At your door. Still there. At your bumper. 42 car. Still there. At your bumper still. Still there at your door. At your door. Still there. Still outside. Still at your bumper there. Still there. Clear.
Dale Jr. staying in front of that 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya. That is for position. Jr. running 18th, Juan Pablo Montoya 19th.
Caution's out, debris on the backstretch. Caution's out. You're all clear. Clear by 2. Clear by 1 there.
Now we get the caution flags when we're 2 laps down and not in position anymore. Unbelievable.
There's the debris, upper right-hand corner of the screen. The luck has not been on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s side this entire race.
Debris on the inside of the backstretch. Arrow to be open this time. Quickie yellow. Lucky dog with the 2 cars. About 10 cars behind you. Just make sure you leave a lane on the outside. What was that? I run over. Like me. Yeah, I was looking at the bear. I ran right over.
Whatever the debris was on the backstretch, Dale Earnhardt Jr. checked it. Just 38 laps remaining. Calling for a quickie yellow, meaning both lead lap and lap down cars can come onto pit road at the same time.
Tell 42 that I ain't gonna race these leaders that hard, being it's so little laps to go with it. Just give me a little bit of time. We'll get to racing.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Dale Jr. wanted TJ to tell Juan Pablo Montoya's spotter that he's not going to mess these guys racing for the win up. So they'll get to racing a little bit. So just give them a little room.
See if Juan Pablo Montoya takes that information.
Two is going to be coming around the outside.
Rick, we're getting a report that Kyle Busch is really free. Needs to be tightened up, but I've got bad news for him.
All right, one to go this time.
He's not going to pit anymore this race, so
there won't be any more stops.
He's going to have to live with it.
Denny Hamlin has been extremely complimentary of his team this evening.
We had one to go right here. Go ahead and start doubling up.
Caught some heat from last week, talking about his pit crew. Dale Jr. across the start finish line just in front of that 18. So our scoring monitor actually showed him only one lap down. He is two still, 2 laps down. Kyle Busch.
Method was delivered there.
There are only 2 cars that are a lap down now, the 15 and the 70. Seven cars are 2 laps down.
8 cars in. All right, get ready. Outside the 24, big hole behind him. All clear, all clear. Still clear by 3 over the 29. He just cleared to 42. 29 to 2 back on the bottom.
Dale Jr. very classy move there, letting the top 4 cars get a good start. So there's no lap down cars in between, letting them race for this win. Kyle Busch trying to hold off that 99 of Carl Edwards. Edwards was looking to the outside once again. Now he peeks to the inside, takes the lead away from Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch gives him a shove before they go back in the corner.
Inside, good steering behind him there. All clear behind him. All clear.
Kyle back to the inside of Carl Edwards. A little bit of checking up for Kyle Busch now that he's pitched down on the bottom of the racetrack. Carl Edwards is checked out.
Give me a little bit more information behind me, DJ.
10-4, clear by 3 to the 12. He's clear by 7 to the 07. Clear by 5 to the 20. Inside the 12, the all clear behind him, all clear behind him, all clear by 5. He's clear by 5. There's about a 10 car lane gap behind the 20.
Bobble there by the 12, just in front of us. He's running 6th tonight. Out in front of this field now, it is Carl Edwards. Denny Hamlin has gotten by the 18. So as dominant as the 18 has been,
Clear by 2.
he has dropped back to 3rd.
7, 20 about 3 back, 2 back, so clear by 2, the 20 is clear by 10 behind him.
Great fact there for Bristol Motor Speedway, last 5.
Clear by 1 over the 20 there. Inside, be clear behind him. 17 is going to be about 7 back here. Big hole behind the 17 also. Real big hole behind the 17 to the 42.
The last 5 race winners did not lead the most laps. Kyle Busch is saying the car is walking up on him out of the turns. He is walking up on that 11 of Denny Hamlin now, his teammate, but it doesn't look as though he's got the car to get by him.
Clear by 12. Clear by half, third side, inside, be clear behind him, no pressure. 42 is 12 back, be good right here, nice and smooth.
Running 18th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. At 17 of Matt Kenseth is 9th. Dale Jr. 2 laps down. Now Kyle Busch goes to the outside of Denny Hamlin for 2nd. Looks as though he'll make that pass, and now he'll try to reel in the 99. The difference, though, the 99 has about a 2nd lead over the 18. Chase. Heavily contested here and the next 2 races. 1.3 seconds the difference between Carl Edwards and Kyle Busch.
So clear by 15 now, nobody coming.
Kevin Harvick, a strong run here tonight. He runs 4th. Trying to close the gap between he and the 11. Laps remain. Carl Edwards with the
so clear by 10 there, 13 to go.
1.7 second lead over Kyle Busch. He continues to add to his lead. Dale Earnhardt Jr. running 18th, 19th is 2 laps down, and that's Juan Pablo Montoya. We heard TJ Majors just make the comment, you've got a pretty good lead on him. One time was Dale Earnhardt Jr. in position to get that Aaron's lucky dog. The luck not on his side. It didn't come out. The caution never came out in time, and so Dale Earnhardt Jr. stayed trapped down 1 lap this entire race until race leader Kyle Busch at the time was able to get by him once again.
10 to go this time by. The 6 just passed the 42. 6 is the 10th place car on the track. We are not racing him.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. will more than likely end up 2 laps down at the end of this race. As the laps continue to click off in 17 seconds. Carl Edwards with a big lead.
So clear by 10 to the 6. He's clear by 10 to the 16. No pressure.
TJ Majors letting Dale Earnhardt Jr. know. No pressure, no debris, nothing between he and the
clear by 7 to the 16.
.495 laps complete.
5 to go at the line, clear by 5 to go.
Carl Edwards with a 2-second lead over Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch dominated this race. Led probably over 400 of the 500 laps.
4 to go, clear by 3. 4 to go, clear by 3.
But when it came down to it on the restart, Carl Edwards battled him, was able to get in front of him. And Kyle Busch doesn't look like he will go to victory lane at Bristol for a second time this week.
Show clear by 2, clear by 2, he's clear by 3. So clear by 2 there.
3 to go, now 2. Just over a mile remains.
Got the 6 to 16, one back, big hole behind these two. These two are racing for position here. You got time to let them go. 42 is 10 back behind the 16, inside the 16. Stay clear behind them, clear by 8, clear by 8.
Final lap.
White flag at the line this time. White flag this time by.
Carl Edwards will duplicate what his teammate has done before him. Back-to-back wins under the lights at Bristol.
Everything's all clear in front of you there, so clear by 7, all clear in front of you here.
Dale Jr.
Good job, TJ.
Gets the checkered flag. What a day it has been. What a night it has been
Way to
for
hang
this
in there.
team. TJ Majors talked probably 80% of this race. And the 18 just made contact with the 99 on the racetrack. And so NASCAR went on the radio and said, 18 driver and crew chief, we would like to see you after the race. '18th place finish for Dale Earnhardt Jr. this evening, 2 laps down. Again, never able to overcome the lap down situation when he had to come onto pit road for a pass-through penalty after on the start he passed on the outside. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. starting this race 40th, finished 18th, 3rd in the point standings unofficially. We go back down to Phil Parsons.
Tony Jr. got that lap down and tried and was in position a number of times to get it back and just never caught the caution flag.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bad way to start out a night, and we just never could overcome it. But you know, we should have had a good enough car to make up for it, but we didn't. So we'll just take our 18th place and go to California.
I see you watching the monitor up here and see the 18 car made contact with the 99 car after the race. Apparently he wasn't happy with how he took the lead, huh?
Yeah, I mean, them two guys right there race each other all night. I mean, you know, we all wish we could be in their shoes right now because that's their 2 championship contenders right there. So we'll see what happens.
All right, buddy. Thanks, man.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. already out of the car, into the hauler. Mike Davis in the green hat, also watching. Take a look back at what took place here at the world's fastest half mile. Again, the start. Junior goes high.
2 inside. So 2
passes
inside,
cars,
just 1
you
inside.
can't do that.
Check it
So
up
he
on
was
the bottom.
penalized.
Stay high
He
there.
went
Stay high there.
onto pit road
2
for a pass
inside.
penalty.
Clear 1
That
lane
put
behind
him
the
a
48.
lap back.
We're going to have to do a pass through on pit road. We got to get low here. It's 4100. When you get to the end of pit road, go wide open. Blend off of 4. 10-4, 10-4. Sorry about that.
worry about it. Just be smart here. All right.
Still 1 at your door there. Good job. Still inside.
Close call for Dale Jr. with the 07 of Clint Boyer.
In the middle there, clear high.
Another close call on lap 216. Big wreck right in front of Dale Jr. He's able to sneak through. Take another look at that one.
Come on. Stay low, go low, go low. Come on, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging. All clear.
Great job by TJ Majors calling him through there.
Good job, TJ.
And now let's head back down to Phil, who's with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Dale Jr., after that lap down early, just tried and tried and tried, was in position. I can't imagine how many laps that you were in position to get the lucky dog and never caught the caution flag.
Yeah, we struggled all night. I don't know what the deal was, but car was handling pretty bad all night, and we worked on it. But I don't know.
There was some fistic. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The 18 ran into Carl after the race.
Yeah, it was a good race to watch, and Bristol's a good track, man. They really did a good job by reconfiguring it, and I don't know. We got to get a little better, man. That wasn't too good of a run right there. Not too proud of that. That's a little embarrassing.
I think that maybe the silver lining is now, as far as ahead of 13 as you are, all you have to do is start the last 2 races, and you're in the chase.
I ain't worried about that. I figured we'd be all right, but I don't know, man. We got to get our heads on straight. You know what I mean? We obviously ain't good doing things right here. We need to get smart and do it right. And I don't know. That was tough tonight. That was tough to deal with.
All right, buddy. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Tough night for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Obviously, not only the situations going on, but to take on Bristol, one of the most difficult racetracks to race, both physically and emotionally. The 99 of Carl Edwards in victory lane. We take a look at the unofficial results. Edwards in front of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch showing his displeasure with Carl Edwards for something during the race. Actually made some contact after the race was over. Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, and Jeff Gordon finish up with top 5 positions. Dale Earnhardt Jr. coming home in 18th, 2 laps down. Some good green flag runs, long green flag runs to start off this race. And that is why a lot of cars ended up a lap down tonight. A strong performance for the 18 team of Kyle Busch. They were the class of the field almost all race. Take a look at our Penzo Ultimate pit stop. 13.5 second pit stop on lap 345. A good 4-tire change. Filled it up with Sunoco fuel and back off the pit road.
Hard to the wall, go hard to the wall. Hard all the way to the pit wall here. One inside there, inside, 4100 there, inside 83.
Good job on pit road tonight by the over the wall crew. Phil Parsons.
Thanks, Rick. You could tell the frustration in Tony Jr.'s voice as well as Dale Jr. They just feel like they didn't have a good enough car in position a number of times to get the lucky dog, and then you never know what may have happened. But it wasn't to be. And as Dale Jr. said, they really need to use these next 2 races. It looks like their place in the chase is solidified. All they have to do is start. They need to use these next 2 races to make that stuff better, as Dale Jr. said, and really get their heads on straight so they can really contend when we get to the chase.
Well, thank you, Phil. A busy night down there on pit road. Want to take a look at our championship standings as we have completed the 24th race of the 2008 season. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 416 points out at the top spot, but again, that's all irrelevant. In 2 races, that will all be reset. The top 12 will start with 5,000 points. If you've won a race, you get 10 bonus points for that. So Kyle Busch will have 5,080 if he doesn't win any more races. It heated up back here from about 7th all the way through 15th. 12 points separate Clint Boyer and David Reagan at that pivotal position. Clint Boyer in 12th, David Reagan in 13th. So Boyer now into the top 12. He started outside the top 12 at the beginning of this race. The guys getting ready to put the car on the racetrack or on the hauler, and amazingly enough, when you come to Bristol, you most of the time expect to see a beat-up race car. Dale Earnhardt Jr. hardly a scratch on that Amp Energy National Guard Chevrolet. The crew goes to work to get it prepared for the trip back to Charlotte, Mooresville, North Carolina. Our king of the crew goes to TJ Majors. He was working his tail off tonight up there on the spotter stand. And of course, for every king of the crew, there's the queen, Angie Harmon. We'll give Angie the queen of the crew. There she is. There's a good shot of Angie. Next up for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the Amp Energy National Guard Chevrolet team and Tony Uri Jr. a trip across country, California Speedway.
Next week, the Sprint Cup returns to California for a Labor Day weekend tradition in Fontana. As the long, hot days of summer are about to end, the race to the chase has only begun to heat up as drivers are out to earn points and build momentum. Jimmy Johnson eyes a repeat performance of last year, but Carl Edwards, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Jeff Gordon will be ready to attack the newly named Auto Club Speedway and win it all in Fontana. Don't miss NASCAR's best. Battle it out at the Pepsi 500 next week on NASCAR Hotpass, only on DirecTV.
From Saturday night under the lights at Bristol Motor Speedway to Sunday in California, the Pepsi 500 in Fontana, California, Carl Edwards, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, and Jimmy Johnson will be your Hot Pass Hot Shots in a week. So make sure to tune in, set the TiVo, and sit back and relax and enjoy the final two races before we get to the chase for the Sprint Cup. Bristol Motor Speedway never disappoints as far as the fans go, but maybe a disappointing night for the 88 team and Junior Nation fans around the country. Dale Jr. comes home in 18th tonight. We're looking for better next week. We'll see you in California.